Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL. Inside you'll get unlimited access to live weekly Kriya Yoga classes, soul talks live from a Thailand beach, live Kriya Yoga Satsangs, bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires, 500 plus on-demand videos, and you get it all for only $200. One-time payment, lifetime access. Go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass and join the Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Go to kriyayogashop.com. Inside the Kriya Yoga Shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedagurudev divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Kali, Samadhi, Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Enlightened Vedagurudev, the Holy Yagna Fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. If this artwork represents your soul, visit kriyayogashop.com. Kriya Babaji Namo. 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 Welcome to our May 13th Vedgurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A Satsang. Put all your YouTube comments in the YouTube chat. We'll get to them very shortly. But before we can get started, we need to welcome all of our very honored and auspicious guests. Starting with Goddess Lakshmi Devi, the goddess of infinite abundance, wealth, and prosperity. And I will say her mantra 3 times with love, devotion, wholeheartedly. Om Sharim Kleem Lakshmi Narayana Biyam Namaha. Om Sharim Kleem Lakshmi Narayana Biyam Namaha. Om Sharim Kleem Lakshmi Narayana Biyam Namaha. Next to Goddess Lakshmi Devi, Adi Yogi, the first yogi, pure consciousness, pure awareness. That's why he gets the trophy. Lord Shiva himself, and I will say Lord Shiva's mantra 3 times with love, devotion, wholeheartedly also. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Behind Mataji, a little hard to see, is Lord Ganesha, Lord of Success, remover of all obstacles. And I will say Lord Ganesha's mantra 3 times with love, devotion, wholeheartedly also. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And in the front, our beloved Satgurudeva, the deathless, immortal Himalayan yogi, pure Kriya consciousness, the fountainhead, the pointer of Kriya Yoga, Maha Avatar Babaji himself. And I will say Babaji's Mula mantra 3 times with love, devotion, wholeheartedly also. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Last but not least, the deathless, immortal Himalayan yogini, pure Kriya, Shakti energy, feminine energy, Mataji herself. And I would say Mataji's Mula mantra 3 times with love, devotion, wholeheartedly also. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Now that we have welcomed all of our honored and auspicious guests, let me tell you about the ways you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. The first way you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by practicing Kriya Yoga. We don't talk about Kriya Yoga, we do Kriya Yoga. So if you're ready to stop talking about Kriya Yoga and start doing Kriya Yoga, we have an excellent Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Right now we have a special promotion, which is $200 lifetime membership, never pay again, one-time payment, practice Kriya Yoga the rest of your life, go at your own pace, your own comfort. Just go to our website, kriyayogashop.com, and you can see all the wonderful and amazing benefits we have at our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. In this video, we'll show you everything you get when you go to kriyayogashop.com. Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL, where dedicated seekers learn the sacred practice of Kriya Yoga to awaken peace, clarity, and higher consciousness. If you're ready to go deeper, the Masterclass gives you everything you need to build a powerful daily practice and awaken your true inner potential. Inside the community, you'll receive powerful, unlimited access to Saturdays, live weekly Kriya Yoga classes. Sundays, Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. Wednesdays, live Kriya Yoga Satsangs. Bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires. 500 plus on-demand training videos. And the best part, you get it all for only $200. Lifetime access, never pay again, invest once, practice for life. If you feel the calling to awaken your true inner potential through Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. If you feel the calling to awaken your true inner potential, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Lifetime membership, one-time payment, never pay again, $200. Like my guru said, when practicing Kriya Yoga, money back guarantee might be the best $200 you ever spent. The second way you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by doing Kriya Yoga. So we have an excellent, the second way you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by going to our Kriya Yoga store. For all your spiritual needs. We have an excellent Kriya Yoga store. The website is kriyayogamasterclass.com. Support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases. And we also have only 508 Raksha beads left, 1 mala. So get them while they last. They're going fast. So if you want to support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass by visiting our Kriya Yoga store, go to kriyayogashop.com. In this video, you'll see everything you get by going to our Kriya Yoga shop, kriyayogashop.com. Go to kriyayogashop.com to explore our Kriya Yoga store. When you look online, most spiritual items feel mass-produced, disconnected from the sacred meaning they're trying to represent. That's exactly why we created the Kriya Yoga shop, a place where authentic spiritual symbolism and divine artwork come together. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Goddess Kali Devi, Kriya Yoga Samadhi, the divine union of Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Vedagurudev and Satupan Lake, the Holy Yagna Fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. Imagine bringing Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork into your daily life. Go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today. Go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today. And support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork of shirts, notebooks, tumblers, canvases. We also have 108 Raksha beads, 1 mala, only 5 left. So just go to kriyayogashop.com. And the last way you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is also by practicing Kriya Yoga School. By also practicing Kriya Yoga. We have a Kriya Yoga School that's 100% free. Just go to freekriyayogashop.com. Thousands of people are practicing Kriya Yoga 100% free, because money should be no barrier to entry when you're practicing Kriya Yoga. So just go to freekriyayogashop.com. In this video, you'll see all the benefits we have by going to our free Kriya Yoga School, clicking on the yellow Join Group button, and you'll be in. We have 11 beginner mini courses to give you some tools to help you navigate this crazy, Maya delusional, chaotic world in 2026. So just go to freekriyayogashop.com. In this video, you'll see all the benefits you get by joining our free Kriya Yoga School. Welcome to the free Kriya Yoga School, the #1 authentic yoga community on Skool, where thousands are actually practicing Kriya Yoga worldwide. This isn't theory, it's real transformation. Inside you'll get authentic Kriya Yoga teachings, simple, practical, and powerful. 2 YouTube live streams every week. Wednesday, live Kriya Yoga Q&A satsangs, getting direct answers. Sunday, live deep soul talks on a Thailand beach. 11 step-by-step beginner mini courses. No confusion, just progression. A global community that keeps you consistent. Real support, so you stop quitting halfway. Here you get structure, accountability, and momentum. And it's 100% free. So the real question is, are you ready to practice Kriya Yoga, or just keep watching? Click the yellow Join Group button now, or stay stuck. Your call. Click the yellow Join Group button now, or stay stuck. Your call. Just go to freekriyayogashop.com and you'll be in. 100% free. If you like what we're doing, then you could upgrade to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join all of our members. And we have thousands of members practicing Kriya Yoga worldwide for 100% free. And we have hundreds. You can see all the location pins right there of all of our members. Thousands of members practicing Kriya Yoga 100% free, and we are the #1 yoga community on Skool. As you can see right there, you know, #1 and #2 on Skool. The platform we're on, SKOOL, and our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, you know, you see all my certificates right there. Master Yoga Teacher, Vedagurudev, Yoga Acharya Certified. You see all my certificates right there. #1 yoga community on Skool. Real spiritual tools to overcome the world. And in our free school, we have 2 free live streams per week. You're on one of the live streams. And we have authentic Kriya Yoga teachings. #1 yoga community on Skool. Start your spiritual journey and having fun. So whichever one resonates with you is the best one for you. Just pick whichever one works best for you. You know, go to freekriyayogashop.com, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com, and go to kriyayogashop.com for all your spiritual needs and support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork. And if you want to become a YouTube channel member, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, go to youtube.com/@Vedagurudev. And that pretty much covers it all. Let's get started with our May 13th Vedagurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A satsang with me, Vedagurudev, And on the screen now, Vedgari Moksha. Namaste, Vedgari Moksha. How are you today?
Namaste. I'm thrilled to be here for another powerful transmission session tonight. So can't wait. so,
Outstanding. Yes,
yeah.
sounds great.
well, to help with the energy of the Satsang, as always, I've prepared a prayer to set the energy. So I will say it right now. So, Divine Presence, great silence, and the infinite light that dwells within us all. We gather here tonight to anchor our hearts in this sacred space. We bow in profound gratitude to the lineage of masters who have walked before us. We give thanks for the ancient science of Kriya Yoga, the precious gift passed through the ages to provide humanity with the tools to navigate this world and attain the ultimate liberation of moksha. We offer our deepest reverence to Adiyogi Mahadev, the first teacher whose cosmic dance ignited the spark of awareness. We bow to the ever present Maha Avatar Babaji, the deathless light and guiding beacon who continues to watch over the evolution of human consciousness. We call upon the unified essence of Shiva and Shakti to be present in this circle. May the stillness of pure consciousness and the dynamic power of divine energy merge within our dialogue tonight. Bless our beloved Guru, Vedagurudev. May he be a clear channel and radiant vessel of truth, a light that illuminates the path for all of us. Guide his words, open our heart, and let the wisdom shared tonight resonate far beyond this moment. May our conversation be profound, may our presence be healing, and may the merits of this satsang serve the awakening of all being. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And with that said,
Mahadev, Mahadev,
Dev
Mahadev.
Mahadev.
Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev. Can never get
Woo!
enough of that.
There we go.
Mahadev,
Can't get
Mahadev,
enough.
Mahadev.
All day, every day.
Yes.
Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev.
Woo. Well, let me see who we've got in YouTube. Looks like we have got Paul. He says, "Greetings from the great state of Texas. Live long and prosper." How does he do it?
Live long and prosper.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I don't know.
I'm not good at the Star Trek mudra.
Yeah.
Live long and prosper.
A couple weeks ago, I fell and I landed on my middle finger, so it's like it's all swollen, so it's hard to do the Spock. so,
I'm sorry about that.
yeah, it was my karma. I was cussing somebody out, and then it just came back to me. So that's a reminder. I have to watch my words. So it's fine.
Paul, we posted your 10 divine quotes from Swami Vivekananda. It was very profound. I sent it to you in the school DM, so check that out when you get a chance. It's a pretty long one, about 45 minutes, but a lot of good information. Yeah, I like that. Fearless is my religion.
That's my religion.
That one in my pocket. So yeah, check that out, Paul, when you get a chance. Thank you for sending in those 10 divine quotes from Swami Vivekananda.
Yeah.
Very profound.
Well, Ryan Shaw is here. He says, "Namaste."
Namaste, Ryan Shaw. Glad to have you here.
And he says, "Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev."
Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev.
Never get enough of that. Mahadev all day, every day.
Woo. And Ryan Shaw, I got the Raksha beads with the Yantra postcard. Thank you. Oh, outstanding.
Outstanding. Yeah, great.
I'm so happy.
Outstanding. Hopefully that
Did
gives
you
you some protection. Also, yeah, it comes with a Black Sutra that me and Vedgari Moksha wear to help us navigate this daily life. If you're going through something, just rub on it and touch it, you know. And
Mahadev will be with you.
I'm not only talk about it, I do what actually I say, right? I'm a customer also. I'm also a client, right?
Yep.
And the Raksha beads and the Black Sutra, they were blessed at our February 9th Holy Yagna Hamahavan fire ceremony with our Vedic Brahmin priests.
Mm.
So they are consecrated, they're activated, they're blessed, ready to go to help you overcome the Maya delusional world. So thank you for supporting our Kriya Yoga
Yeah,
shop,
thank you.
kriyayogashop.com. Ryan Shaw, we appreciate it. How many Raksha beads do we have now?
5.
Five.
5.
Going quick, getting
5
down
lucky
there. So
people.
five lucky people left,
Yes.
So I don't know what's going on with the mail from Thailand to America. So get it while it lasts,
Yeah.
because we don't know we're gonna refill again.
Yeah. Well, Ryan Shaw says he got that too, and he asks, "Is it okay to wear the sutra around the neck?" I think it'd be okay. What do you say?
Yeah, I think it's okay. It's a better practice when it's touching your skin. So it really doesn't matter where you're touching your skin. You know, some yogis put their sutra around their wrist. I mean, that's probably the most traditional place. And some people put it around their ankles. Some people put it around their arms. Some people put it in their hair. They put it all everywhere
Oh,
they possibly can. So, yeah, I mean, I would say if you got to go to work, put it under your shirt, and so it's touching your skin, so it gives you
yeah,
divine protection. But it doesn't matter if it's around your neck or if it's around your wrist or it's around your ankle. It does the job. So
yeah,
yeah, it really doesn't matter the specific place. I mean, whichever place makes you feel the best, that's probably the best place, I would say. So you know, around your neck sounds good to me.
yeah, yeah. I might do that. Yeah. Well, let's see. No questions. I don't. What's something I've been thinking about? Like I find myself not wanting to talk to people. I don't know. Like I want to like talk to people's consciousness. I don't know, but I don't know. I crave like that kind of encounter. But what I don't know, what is the most effective way to invite like the consciousness of another into a conversation? Or is it better just to remain silent until I find those who are ready or are already awake? I don't know. Is that too much to ask for? Like,
I mean, I would say your energy kind of invokes conversation. If you're a good example or you're a good a pointer of what it's like to be on a higher consciousness, then conversation kind of happens naturally. Like people are kind of drawn to you. They're like, I don't know why I want to talk to this guy. I just like his energy, so I'm going to just talk to him. So it almost like the conversation happens naturally. That happens to me all the time. Like I'll just be sitting in silence and people just come up and talk to me out of nowhere,
yeah,
and I always think that's cool, because you're not forcing your conversation on them. You're just being open, to
mm,
whatever the possibilities are. So conversation just kind of happens. So I've seen that a bunch of times. But I would say always have pure energy, and then it kind of opens the door for other people to want to talk to you, because they kind of like your energy and they want to be a part of your energy. So they kind of initiate conversation to kind of have some kind of connection and share in your energy. So if you have pure energy, it invokes a lot of conversation, and a lot of people get the benefits just by being around you. So most of the time, people be like, I don't know why I want to talk to this guy, but I like his energy and I want to talk to him. That happens
yeah,
to me
feels
like a
good.
lot. Yeah. So I would just say, just be a lighthouse to ships lost at sea, and a beacon of hope for people, and just do your inner work and have a highest elevated consciousness as you can, and conversations will naturally happen. So,
Yeah,
and yeah, I don't know, just by being out here in the world, so many people are in that pit of despair. When you come like a lighthouse, it's almost like a guiding light, like, oh, I don't know why I like this guy, but I like him. And you try to lead by example, like, no matter what this Maya delusional world does to me, stomps me down in the dirt and mud, I won't be affected by it. I shake it off, I laugh it
Yeah, shake
off,
it
and
off.
I try to be a beacon of hope out here. If I could do it, anybody could do it. So I want to lead by example. I want to be a good example to people out here. So yeah, I would just say, just by being open, you invoke conversation, and people like to find like-minded people who have good, pure energy. Who wants to talk to like a barf parrot or Debbie Downer? You want to talk to
Bah.
people who lift you up, not push you down. So yeah, when you find somebody who has good energy and can uplift you, it's always a blessing. So yeah, I would just do your inner work, and I would be pure soul as best as possible, and the conversations kind of happen organically and
Yeah.
naturally out here.
Well, it's story time. See, Paul says, um, you must now tell that the airport story, how that other yogi found you. You
Yeah, that's a
must.
good story. I haven't told that one in a while. So when I was doing Kriya yoga, I forgot where I was going. I think I might have been going to Singapore to DJ. And so I would DJ in Bangkok, and then I would go straight from DJing, park my car at the airport, and get to the airport early. So I had a couple hours, and I had access to the lounge at first class or whatever. But this time I was like, I'm gonna go as far away from people and the airport as I can. So I was like, let me find a terminal when no one's in, and I could just be alone with myself and do my sadhana, my meditative practices. So I was doing my meditation, and I don't know how long I was doing it. I guess, I don't know, 10 minutes. And when I came out of my meditative state, there was an Indian guy standing right in front of me. And I was like, hello, can I help you? Like, he was like, I felt your energy way across the airport, and I had to come find you. And I was like, okay. He was like, where did you learn these techniques? Who is your guru? He told me who his guru was, and I explained to everything. And he was like, wow, I've never felt such powerful transmission radiating. That's why I had to come find it. I just had the intuition, the darshan, that somebody in this airport is somewhere is meditating, and I, I use my own intuition to kind of guide me to you, and hey, I found you here in this remote part of Bangkok airport, and I was like, oh, cool.
Wow.
So yeah, I I thought that was pretty cool. And that's another example. Just by doing your inner work, you kind of have a good example, and you kind of become a beacon of hope for people to to enjoy your energy. This guy, I guess, I don't know how long he walked, probably like 20 minutes. He walked around the airport. Like, I don't know where
Must find this.
somebody in here is meditating and somebody here is a practicing yogi, and I got to find them wherever they're at. And I was, you know, just kind of surprised by that when I opened my eyes. There was this
Yeah.
Indian guy. I was like, I thought I went to the remotest part of the airport where no one could find me, but you found me.
Well,
So, you know, that's kind of a yogi, a yogini trait. They kind of go to the forest,
yeah.
remotest caves in the Himalayan mountains. They don't want to be bothered. They want to do their inner work by themselves. But in a rare occasion, when your boots on the ground in the Maya delusional world, no matter how far you go, somebody finds you and they enjoy your energy. But yeah, I thought that was cool. He was like, keep up the good work. I don't know who your guru is or what your lineage is or what your parampara, but it's very powerful. I felt it way across the airport, so I came to find you. So I was like,
Yeah.
that's a that's a good example of Kriya Yoga works, and we don't talk about Kriya Yoga. It actually works, so you know,
Well, that just makes me
even
think
it.
how
Go ahead.
I was just thinking how powerful meditation is, that it really could uplift the humanity. Like if we all meditated, how powerful meditation is. Like you're just one person, but maybe if many people meditated, it could lift the whole world up. I was just thinking how
Yeah,
powerful it is.
collectively, if you meditate, I've seen things like they had thousands of people who meditated, and it kind of uplifted a lot of people around the world. So if we could get everybody to like meditate and collectively harmonize with their higher consciousness vibration, probably make the world a way better place. You definitely
Hmm.
wouldn't feel like hurting anybody or stealing from anybody or cheating anybody. You know, when you get into that meditative state, these lower frequencies, these lower emotions are almost seem like trash to you. So, yeah, I would encourage people to uplift everybody by meditation, you know. And if you don't have no meditation practice, we have a excellent meditation hamsa in our free Kriya Yoga school, freekriyayogashop.com. Just go there, click on the
Yeah.
classroom tab, and you'll see it. So, yeah, I would encourage everybody to meditate. It definitely helped me in my life. I mean, I was totally lost in the sauce before meditation. It helps calm your mind and helps you be more relaxed. It helps you make more clearer decisions. You have mental clarity. So, yeah, I would master your mind as much as possible in meditation. I mean, me as an example, it's a night and day difference, you know, from where I was attached to my ego self to becoming a daily meditator. You know, things don't bother me. I kind of laugh things off. Like the Maya delusional world is almost like a joke to me.
Yeah.
You know, whatever they're talking about on the news, whatever. I don't believe any of those barf parrots, you know. I don't want their ghost stories to become my ghost stories. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I
The
would encourage everybody meditating. And my guru used to say, just by meditating, you create like a magnetic field, and people who don't meditate around you get the byproducts of meditation also, you know, because you're kind of a nuclear power plant, a radio antenna, radiating out the
yeah.
divine signal, you know. So my 16-year-old daughter is not a meditator, but she still gets the benefits indirectly. So I always think that's a beautiful thing. So I
Yeah.
try to be a beacon of hope and meditate and radiate Dhyana meditation signal out to everybody. So you know, I want to be a North Star, a poster boy for meditation. If I can meditate, then you could definitely meditate. And let's all meditate together and collectively uplift the world, you know?
Let's do
Because,
it.
you know, the world is rough out here,
It is.
overwhelming, chaotic. Man, it's a war zone out here in 2026. So at least master your mind and do things you can control, you know? Like you can control how you think about certain situations. You can control how you react in certain situations. So just take control of what you can. What Donald Trump eats for dinner, you can't control that. That's, you know, a different situation, you know?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even worry about that, you know? Do what you can control. Do what serves you in the present moment, you know? Definitely master your mind. They're going to attack your mind. They got all these psyops. They're pulling your attention in all directions. You know, they're trying to hypnotize you into buying their products or whatever. Just control your mind. You are the king of your castle. You're the queen of your castle, and you control what happens. So master your mind in meditation, and what a beautiful place that is. And when you go into the meditative state, we have a practice called Sudi. Basically, we're cleaning our mind, we're cleaning our house of all the distractions that we collected in our daily life. So detach, let go, you know? So I'll show you how to do it. If a thought comes into your mind, what is Donald Trump eating for dinner? Detach, let go. You know, I wonder what's happening in Iran today. Detach, let go. 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 I wonder what I'm going to eat for dinner tonight. Detach, let go. Detach, let go. No thoughts? Clear to go in meditation and be alone with yourself. So clean your house, me included, before you go into meditation, because you don't want these distractions, these identities, these conditionings to follow you into the meditative state. Because
Yeah.
life is hard enough without a bunch of distractions in your
Oh,
meditation. That
yeah.
monkey mind, look over here, look over here, look over there. Woo,
Ah.
woo, woo, you know? Woo, 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 you know? You know, so jumping from branch to branch, you know, look, bananas over there. So you won't have a dynamic and powerful meditation if you have a bunch of distractions in there with you. It's just
Yes.
not the same. So clean your house, clear out all your mental clutter, your monkey mind as best you can before you go into meditation, and you should have a pretty profound and dynamic meditation. So yeah,
It's a
that would
good
be my
thing.
recommendation. And if you want somebody to guide you in meditation, we go to freekriyayogashop.com, click on the classroom tab, and we have 11 beginner mini courses there. So, and it gives you some asanas, gives you some pranayama, it gives you some meditation techniques, you know, give you some tools
Nice.
to put in your pocket on a daily basis. 100% free. Just go to freekriyayogashop.com.
Well, I have a question for you from Ryan Shaw. He says, "Are you familiar with the Kundalini Yoga School of Yogi Bashan?"
Not really, but I mean, in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we do a lot of Kundalini practices. So I would say anybody who raises their Kundalini slowly and gently, by opening the 7 chakras with the proper bija mantras, I support them all. You know, I mean, no matter what yoga tradition or yoga school they have, it's better than doing nothing, you know? So I support them all. Like Sadhguru, everybody. I'd rather people do some type of yoga than not do any kind of yoga. So any kind of yoga, like I talked about this before, like goat yoga, beer yoga, I don't know, it's better than using drugs or hurting people. So I love them all. Let's just say it like that, you know? So I'm not too familiar, but you know, I love them all. If you're helping people and you're uplifting people and getting them out of their pit of despair, why not? You know, I love them all. And so I don't have no judgment about anybody. I try to stay even keel and equanimity as much as possible as a Kriya yogi. So I love them all. But in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have very excellent unblocking all 7 chakras, rising our kundalini. I mean, that's all every practice we do basically. We go from the ground floor to the top floor, from the root chakra to the crown chakra. So, you know, we love our kundalini. We snake charm it and let it uncoil slowly and
Yeah.
gently, piercing all 7 chakras. So, yeah, if you want to know more about the Kundalini, and we have hundreds of video classes that describe all of our techniques in depth.
Yeah.
So I would say become a lifetime member of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Probably the best $200 you ever spend, you know? And so, yeah, I mean, but I love them all, you know?
Let's see. Well, Polyester is here. She says, "Good day, all. Good day."
Good day to you, Polyester.
Yes.
Glad to have you here. If you have any questions, put it in the YouTube chat. We'll answer them all wholeheartedly as best we can.
Ryan Shaw says, I Googled and I found that the United Nations recognized December 21st as the official World Meditation Day. Maybe we should join in
Nice.
that also. Yes, we should. I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
December
Well,
21st.
in my universe, every day is meditation day,
Yeah.
all day, every day. So I'll do a little extra on December 1st, but I'll do my regular sadhana practice, my regular dhyana meditation practice on May 10th, May 11th, May 13th. All the
Yeah.
way all day, every day. So every day is meditation day for me. So why wait? Let's plant that tree today. Like my guru said, when is the best time to plant a tree, Vedagurudev? The best time to plant a tree is
It's
10 years
today.
ago. When is the second best time to plant a tree? The second best time to plant a tree is today. So December 1st is a couple months
21st.
away. Why
Yeah.
wait? December
Yeah.
21st.
Yeah.
So
December.
why wait for December? Start meditating today. And meditation is such a beautiful practice. Like, it's a breath of fresh air. I love it. I miss my meditation cushion when I had to go out into the Maya delusional world and do my daily activities. I'm like, I can't wait to go back to my meditation cushion. So yeah, I would just meditate as much as you can. It's an easy practice. Like I said, clear out your house, all your distractions, detach, let go, detach, let go, detach, let go, clear. Just close your eyes, sit on the side of your bed and be alone with yourself. Don't think anything, just be alone with yourself. Before you go to work, do what you can, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, I don't know, whatever works. Whatever you got time for. There's no real set time, and just feels good to recharge yourself, recalibrate yourself before you go out in the Maya delusional world. Just close your eyes, get rid of all distractions, all identities, all conditionings, and you should be okay. So, yeah, I would encourage everybody to meditate as much as possible. And it's not like exercise, like you're like, oh man, I'm gonna lift some weights today, I'm gonna be sore. It's like a
Yeah.
beautiful thing. It's a beautiful practice. Like, you know, it's like a breath of fresh air. That's what I like to compare it to. I look
Yeah.
forward to my dhyana meditation sadhana practice. And you don't have to do like a bunch of stuff, meditation cushion. Sit on the side of your bed and close your eyes and be alone with yourself. If a thought comes into your mind, just detach, let go, and be alone with yourself for a few moments. Have tea with God. That's what my guru used to say about our meditation practice on your crown chakra. So yeah, I would encourage everybody to meditate. Anybody can close their eyes and be alone with themselves. So doesn't take much effort. You don't got to go anywhere. You don't got to do anything. You don't got to pay no money. Just close your eyes and sit on the side of your bed. You don't even got to get into like a yogic stance. Sita asana, Padma asana, full lotus position. Just sit on the side of your bed or sit in a chair and comfortable. Put your palms facing up, and you should be okay. We have a wonderful practice in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass we start every school with. It's called Purnasudhi Complete Yogic Breath. We're just doing deep inhalations and deep exhalations. Inhale the peace and harmony, exhale out all the stress and tension. What an excellent way to start your day. That's how we start every class. So, you know,
Yeah.
the simplest techniques are most often the most profound. Just take deep inhalations and exhalations through your nose. You should be outstanding. You should be recharged and ready to go out here in this crazy war zone of the Maya delusional world.
Well, Ryan Shaw says, I also meditate every day. Good point. Yeah, good point.
Nice. Yeah, every day is meditation day. Yeah, when you have meditation practice every day in your pocket, you have the tools to help you overcome and navigate this Maya delusional world. And things don't affect you as much. You like kind of laugh it off. It's like water off a duck's back. It's like lotus flower floating on the dirty water, you know? Om Mani Padma Hum, you know?
Yeah. Well, Ryan Shaw said, I watched the Sit Like a Yogi video on the YouTube channel and found it very
Mm.
helpful. Yeah, I like your
Yeah,
video on, I don't know, I like how you have all the
outstanding.
different stretches. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so
So,
there's like sit like a yogi warm-up techniques, and there's how to sit like in Padmasana, Sita Asana. Yeah, so those are good videos too, you know?
yeah.
And, yeah. And on our free Kriya Yoga school, we have 11 beginner mini courses. And then our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have hundreds of classes on all kinds. We have a asana classroom. We have a pranayama classroom. We have a meditation classroom. We have a mudra classroom. We have a samadhi classroom. We have a mantra japa classroom. Trying to think what else we have. We have a bunch. We have a lot of value, and we also
Yeah.
have all of our mantras from Mantra Monday in a classroom. We have all of our Babaji quotes in a classroom. We have all of our masters list that we do on these live streams in a classroom. Um, Also, coming up on Saturday, we have another New Moon Holy Yagnifier. So
Yeah.
this month we have 3 Holy Yagnifiers. Our members send in their requests, things they want to burn up. We burn them up in the fire, and Swaha no longer
Swap.
serves you. Up in smoke. And every Saturday we have a live class. Usually goes about 2.5 hours, 3 hours. So yeah, a lot of value. This will be our 115th class. In this week's class, we learn 4 new techniques. So every week we learn 4 new techniques, and then the next week we review those 4 new techniques. Make sure you got it, and then we go into another 4 new techniques. So yeah, a lot of value in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. So yeah, I'm glad you liked the how to sit like a yogi. That's exactly how I learned how to sit in like Padma Asana. I don't know. You might probably can't see under.
Yeah.
So you
Maybe I'll
see.
move it. Let me see. If I can move the banner. Media assets. Let's see. Oh, let's see if I can move it. Yeah, there we go.
There you see it, right?
Yeah.
So this is exactly how I did it before. When I got first initiated into Kriya Yoga, I was stiff as a rock. They showed me the asanas. They were like, I was like, no way, I'm not doing any of that. I'll meditate, I'll do the pranayama, but asanas, not for me. My body does not go that way. I just did it little by little, you know? So those exact sitting, how to sit like a yogi exercises, that's exactly what I did to loosen up my hips, my legs, and my knees to sit like this. And yeah, I would start here. Okay, I can do that. And then next day, I'll be like, all right, let me see. Okay, I can do that. You know, pull it up a little more. I can do that. Before you know it, there you go. So if I could do it, you definitely could do it, Ryan Shaw. So just
Yeah.
have a daily practice warming up your hips. You know, we have exercise. You know, rock the baby. You know, like this on the right side, on the left side, you know, knee up, knee down, inhale, knee up, inhale, knee down, you know, clockwise circles, counterclockwise circles, kind of loosening up our hips, butterfly,
That's my favorite, the butterfly.
windshield wipers, you know, big toes touching,
Yeah.
big toes apart. These are the exact exercise I just did every day to sit like a yogi. So if I could do it, you definitely could do it, Ryan Shaw. So yeah, if you wanna sit in full lotus position, Padma Asana, we have an excellent video. I think it's on our free school too,
Yeah, I think
actually.
we have it on the free too. Hmm.
Just go to
Lots of value.
free kriyayogashop.com and click on the classroom tab, and you'll see everything there. So give you some tools to help you navigate the world. And if you like what we're doing, we have a lot of tools in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. So just go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass. But start off If you like what we're doing, just go to kriyayogashop.com.
Yeah. Oh, Polly. She has 20 minutes to catch up. She's a speed watcher. She'll be with us any
Oh, okay.
second. Just
Outstanding,
keeping us
right?
updated.
If you want to keep up to date, just click on the 2 times speed button on
Yeah.
YouTube, and
But
that's Polly's technique, right?
yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Well, speaking of words, I have like I don't know, like our language. I have a question about like speech. If every word carries a specific frequency that interacts with the field of the infinite potential, am I not communicating, but actively collapsing a specific timeline into my current reality? Is the discipline of speech actually like the steering wheel for my soul's journey across parallel versions of my life? So I was just thinking about like I can create realities with just my words.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say that by taking action and harmonizing on the exact frequency, you're kind of bringing the timeline that you're trying to manifest into the present moment timeline and merging them two together. So, yeah, I would encourage that. That's why they say, like, speak it into existence. We speak it into existence. We put it out into the universe, and the universe kind of fills in the steps and fills in the blanks. So, yeah, I would definitely, whatever you're trying to manifest, it's a good practice to speak it into existence. And negative things you don't want to speak into existence. You don't want to say anything that lowers your frequency, because the water in your body is always listening. So we always speak highly or whatever we're trying to manifest, and we always be our own cheerleader and be our own support system, because if we don't support ourselves, how can we ask anybody else to support us? So we need to be our
Yeah.
own biggest cheerleader, and we need to speak into existence what we're trying to manifest. And don't really have any expectations. Just go through the motions and let it happen the way it happens. Because if you get disappointed, you're taking 2 steps back. You always want to take 2 steps forward. So you always want to see the silver lining. Like we're trying to manifest financial means to open a beachfront ashram in Thailand, and we had a small win of $5, but a small win is a step in the right direction. So I always like to say, like, small wins add up to big wins. So we're going the right direction. So we
Yeah.
celebrate all of our wins, and even if we do lose, we don't take it personally. We keep going, right? Like, can't win them all.
Yeah.
But keep going. I I
I'm still
I,
winning.
I like the direction we're going. So
Yes. Well, our friend Chad at Open Reality, he just did a video about how work's like a prison, and I just
mm,
broke it up into like from a yogic perspective.
yeah,
So
I
I like
saw that one. I actually like that
I
one.
liked it too.
That was that was one of my favorite. I was like, yeah, I like this is probably one of my favorite videos Chad has done this year. It's probably I like it. I mean, I don't work, so I resonate with it a
Yeah.
lot. So I'm like, right on. I'm on the right track. So this one will be your list for today.
No. I was just a
Oh,
thought
oh,
turning into a question
okay,
for
yeah, go
you.
ahead.
But I was like breaking it up into like what's a prison state and a sovereign state. So like a prison state, work
Okay,
is a
great.
struggle for survival. A sovereign state, work is a spiritual practice. A prison state, you give your time away. A sovereign state, you invest your presence in the moment. A prison state, the boss is the authority. A sovereign state, the inner guru is the only authority. A prison state, success is defined by the paycheck. A sovereign state, success is defined by the stillness of the mind. So my question for you, Vedagurudev, if liberation moksha is my primary purpose, does selling my time to corporate structure create a karmic debt or slow my evolution to the golden body? So I don't know. Any thoughts on that?
I mean, I'm only saying this from a non-place of experience because since I was 14 years old, I've never worked a 9 to 5. So I don't even know what it's like to be in the rat race. But I'll just say, like, when I stopped DJing because of the C word, it gave me the spiritual liberation to go as deep as possible. And what a true blessing that was. Like, I didn't have to stop my sadhana or my meditation practice to go to work or go out there in the Maya delusional world. I could be alone with myself. I asked my guru when the C word happened, what should I do? He kind of laughed at me. He's like, first of all, you know what to do. Second of all, if you can't go outside, go inside. So that's one of the true benefits of not having to work. You
Yeah.
could go as far as you want on a daily basis and you don't have to answer to anybody. And this debt prison of 9 to 5, and like we've been sold a dream. You need to get a home, you need to make sure you get the best car, you need to make sure your child goes to the best school, you need to have a mortgage, you need to have a credit card, you need to have all this, and once you get stuck in that debt cycle, then it's hard to get off the hamster wheel, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. And you're in a
So
lot of fear too.
I kind of feel like, yeah, you're always in a fear of loss, right? If I don't go to work, I'm not going to have money to pay my rent, or I'm not going to be able to pay my car, and they're going to repossess my car. You always
Hmm.
have that fear of loss, that that black cloud that's over your head 24 hours a day. Like, oh man, what am I going to do? Like, I better go to work and I better kiss my boss's ass
Yeah.
because if he don't sign my paycheck, then I'm in big trouble. I
Yeah.
saw
And then if,
70% of the people in the world live paycheck to paycheck.
yep.
And they're scared, right? If I don't get this paycheck next week, I'm gonna be under the bridge, like, don't want to be under the bridge. I don't, I better pick out my cardboard box now because that's gonna be my new home if I don't, if they fire me or AI comes. So they constantly keep you in this fear state to uh, keep you in this this loop, this hamster wheel of 9 to 5, but when I saw Chad's video, I was like, right on,
Yeah. That
I
really
agree
inspired
with
me.
you. Probably the most liberating thing I've ever done. Like, I kind of feel like the C word was Babaji, like, if I
Here
don't
we go.
stop him short, he's gonna DJ forever. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
he's not gonna get to that higher consciousness state that I need him to get to. So indirectly, it was a true blessing. The first 2 weeks, I was like normal people. I was freaking out. How am I gonna pay my bills? What am I gonna do? I just sat down with a notebook and said, all right, what can we cut? you know what is our burn rate, which means how much money do I have going out, how much money do I have coming in, how can I kind of float through whatever times, because depending on the government or the state of affairs in the world, can't depend on that. That's changing on a dime. It's who knows, one day you're at work, the next day you're not at work, for 2 years. So I had to figure out a way where I could float myself, which was a great thing. And now I don't even think about work. It's like a distant memory. I was like, man,
Yeah.
thank God I got off that hamster wheel. What a true blessing that was. So yeah, you know, they definitely try to put you in like a debt prison, and you know, use fear to, I gotta say, get you to enslave yourself in a way that you don't want to enslave yourself. So, you know, I don't know. I think one of the best things that ever happened to me was the C word indirectly forced me to stop working, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
even calling my work wasn't work really. It wasn't like I punched the clock and I went to 9 to 5 and I checked in. You know, it was like I DJ'd for 2 hours. I picked up a bag of money and I went home. So I
Yeah.
wouldn't even call that work, you know? So that's why I said, like, I don't even know what it is to work a 9 to 5. So asking me about 9 to 5, 40-hour work week is, you know, I have no clue what that is, you know?
Yeah.
I
But
DJ'd a couple times a week, you know, and I picked up a bag of money.
I was just thinking with you on the yogic path, maybe like the DJ life wasn't fulfilling for you anymore. It, you,
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I kind of became when I got initiated into Kriya Yoga, I kind of become the detached witness, you know? Before that, I used to identify, this defines me. This is who I am. But when you get initiated in Kriya Yoga, like day one, they say you are not your job, you are not your car, you are not your flag, you are not your football team. You kind of separate yourself from those identities. So at at that point, I was kind of over it. I just did it because that's the only thing I knew how to do, you know? But I wasn't identifying with it like I was pre Kriya Yoga, right? Like,
yeah.
if the C word happened before Kriya Yoga, I would have thought the sky was falling, you know? I would have been on the Golden Gate Bridge about to jump, you know? So, but I had the perspective and the teachings of Kriya Yoga where I was like, turn the page, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of helped me transition a lot better, you know? So that's what I would say, you know? But yeah, I'm thankful for Kriya Yoga because it gave me the tools and the right mindset to, when the thing that I've been doing almost my whole life wasn't there no more. I wasn't attached to it like most people, right? You know,
Yeah.
I always yeah, I watch Joe Rogan sometimes, and they're like, if AI takes over all the jobs, what is people gonna do? Because they're not gonna have a place of purpose. I was like, how gross is that? Who looks at their job as their purpose in life? You know, like what?
Some people do.
You know, I
Like
know
what
they
will I
do,
do?
but like, you
Yeah.
know,
You're
it's
more than
time to
your
wake
job.
up. Like, you know, like, yeah, my purpose. What is your purpose in life, Bill? My purpose in life is to flip hamburgers at Burger King. What? You know, you
Well,
got to
when
aim
you
higher
meet,
than that, partner. You know?
it's strange. Like when you meet somebody, the first thing they want to know is, what do you do for a living? It's like that's how
Yeah, like
people define
that's
you.
how yeah, they define you from what you do in a living. How gross is
Yeah.
that? You know?
Yeah.
You ask me like, "Oh, what's your job?" My job is to help people worldwide. You know, I'm trying to have a Santa Claus lift the people I helped. Cue the sound effect. You know? So everybody be blown away. Like, I never heard that, you know?
Yeah.
Well, what kind of job you do? I work at Burger King, you know? Like, this guy has the, you know, he
It
don't care
fulfills
nothing
me.
about job. It fulfills me. It fulfills me to get up at 6 a.m., take a shower, put on all my stuff, get in my car, drive in rush hour
Yeah.
traffic. How does that fulfill you? You know,
Yeah.
that seems like total
It's
enslavement to
craziness.
me. You know,
Yeah.
you know, right? Like, look how they hypnotize us. Like, that
Yeah.
is your purpose. Your purpose is to go to the factory and, I don't know, whatever, make, you know, I don't know, make products or whatever. Go to the
Yeah.
Amazon distribution center and put stuff in a box or whatever, you know? That ain't my purpose. I'm a universal soul, you know?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
out
And then
here
if you
helping
work,
people, like, who defines himself by their job? Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, and then if you work with horrible, toxic people, that's another stressor. Like,
Oh,
so
they're there waiting for you. As soon as you come in
yeah,
the door, I hate
yeah,
Veronica's energy. Oh my
yeah,
God, why is she so happy? Oh my
yeah.
God, don't you
Because
know
you'd be
what Donald
miserable like
Trump
us
said
all.
on the news yesterday? Misery enjoys company. One of my friends when I was in America, he was a Navy SEAL, and they have this big log that they lift every day. It says "Misery enjoys company." Ugh, lift the log, put the log down, lift it up, put it down. My God,
Lifting a log.
who loves that, right? You find happiness in misery,
Yeah,
this heavy ass log, it's killing you every day.
yeah, yeah. And
Same with the
another thing,
job. This
yeah,
Burger King job is killing you every day, and you're
yeah,
like,
sucking
love
your
it.
soul.
You're lost in the
Soul.
sauce. Yeah,
Yeah, and,
sucking your soul away. That's true,
yeah,
you know? And you're so beat down when you come home from work, like 9 to 5. You're like, oh my God, I'm going to eat a TV dinner and I'm going to watch the news and I'm going to sleep and I'm going to do it again for another 60 years,
yeah.
Who wants
Well, got to
that?
make that
Like,
money.
what kind of life is that? One of the best things when I was in the Himalayan mountains, we didn't even talk about money. It was a
Yeah,
non-issue. Like I can't even remember ever talking about money. Like, well, it was. I mean, obviously, I guess if we were gonna take a bus or a plane flight, we needed money. But like, it was a non-issue when it wasn't necessary. We didn't even talk about it. It was like the lowest thing on the totem pole. I can't remember ever talking about it.
yeah,
It's like, all right, we got food, we got sunshine, we got prana in the air, we're good. You know,
yeah. You know, I think
most of
about,
the yogis probably don't even know what money is.
yeah,
They
they're
don't
so
even think
lucky.
about it. I mean, I guess they know what it is, but like they don't even think about it. Like, I've never had anybody come up to me and like, how much money you got in the bank or anything. They don't. That's like a
Yeah,
non-issue. So, it gave me a right mindset. And one of my favorite stories, Ramayana Maharishi, when he got to the place of his ashram, he took all of his money, threw it in the lake, and said, "I never want to touch this dirty money again." And I was like, "What a beautiful story. I want to be like
Uh,
him."
yeah. Maybe
I
you'll
don't
do
want to
that too
touch
when you
no
get your
money.
ashram.
He got his wish. Yeah, maybe I
Yeah,
will, right? In the tradition of Ramayana Maharishi, self-inquiry, self-observation, never touch dirty money again. Thank you,
yes,
God. God has shined his grace on me. I don't care about this fairy dust, toilet paper money. I don't have to touch it no more. You know? What a true blessing.
yeah. Well, on the topic of ashrams, Ryan Shaw says, if you ever have a fundraiser for the yoga ashram, then I would like to come play my tablas at it and to help raise money. I've never been to Thailand, but have wanted to come visit. Yeah, yeah, maybe we'll do
Yeah,
that.
outstanding. All is
Have a
welcome. So, yeah, if we do have an ashram, we do have a place. We found some land and we found a way to make housing and lodging. We
yeah,
just need the financial means, the highest Mount Everest of them all.
yeah.
so, so
Putting it out there.
I don't know. We're putting it out there.
Yeah,
It's a work in progress. We're getting it. We're getting closer.
yeah,
But never give up, never surrender. So yeah, if we do have a venue, a situation, all is welcome. Whatever skill or talent you have, I would love to see it.
yeah. Maybe we bring all our
So
skills to the table.
eh,
Yeah,
I always think
Ryan,
of like Kriya yoga as like a football team. I
yeah,
always say I'm the water boy on the Kriya yoga football team. Hey, Babaji, you need some water? Here, take it. Lahiri
yeah,
Messiah, are you thirsty? Like, so I'm the water boy, I'm the towel boy. But if we win the trophy, I'm still hold up the trophy. I don't got to score the winning goal. I'll just long as I'm on the team, I still hold up the trophy at the end of the day. Maybe after the confetti goes down, but still, Baba G, here's some water, score the goal. so, so I see all of us coming together. We're all a football team. It's not just look at me, I'm the enlightened guru, and everybody should praise me. I walk the path in equanimity with everybody else. I don't want to be put on a pedestal or guru play or none of that. That's never my intention. I'm just like you. I want to walk holding hands with everybody. We're all equal.
Orion Shaw says, have a DJ tabla party to raise money. I looked at tabla. It's a hand drum. So I didn't know what that was. So that's cool.
What is a tabla?
Hand drum. It's like
hand drum. Like Shiva has
from India. Yeah.
Shiva's holding in his hand. Yeah. I mean, the possibilities endless. We'll see. That possibly I have to see what the stream of consciousness, the inspiration is. You never know. I'm adjustable. I could change and pivot and change direction accordingly,
Yeah.
So,
well,
if I had the
apparently,
feeling, then I would do it.
Ryan Shaw says, I performed my tablas with a DJ at the Hudson Hotel in New York City once. That's cool.
Oh, nice. Cool.
And Holly Esther will bring her flute.
Do it again. Oh, nice.
We got a whole band here.
We got the flute of Krishna. Nice.
Yeah.
I love them all, right? Yeah. We're assembling the band. The band is back together, right? We got a tabla. We got a flute. We got some DJ equipment. We're almost home.
I got my hands. I'll clap.
Clap, tambourine. I got a tambourine.
Yeah, I'll do the tambourine. I'll dance.
So, it sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan. I would love to see that.
Yeah. Ryan Shaw says, I'll donate my services to the Kriya Yoga cause. Outstanding.
Outstanding. We appreciate it. It all helps.
Sandy says, I'll play my DJ MB and also sing.
Oh, nice.
Yay, hi.
Yeah, sing. Yeah, mantra japa practice. I'm sure Sandy has a way more melodic voice than me.
Yeah.
So,
people are excited about this.
Masterclass, we have one of our members, his child leads our mantra japa practice every week. I think that is beautiful. I'm like, way more angelic and more pure soul and harmonizing than Vedagurudev. Let me get out my own way. I enjoy your special talents way more than mine. So.
Ryan Shaw says, I've played with flute many times. Let's do it.
Yeah, nice. We just need a venue. We need a plot of land and some dirt to make it happen. But yeah, sounds great. Starting to come together.
Yeah. Okay, the drum that Sandy mentioned, it's pronounced djembe. Okay. I have a hard time with these words. Bear with me. Djembe.
Yeah, I'm not the best with Sanskrit words and everything. That was always the comedy show of all yogis in the Himalayan mountains. Vedagurudev say Gayatri's mantra.
Yeah.
Pronunciation, You're talking to hardcore yogis who have been refining the sound syllables of mantra japa for decades, right? Here I come butchering their sacred sound syllables, and it was comedy hour when Vedagurudev said his mantra japa practice, but good entertainment around the campfire.
Yeah. Polly Esters says only two good sticks can be great percussion too. our natives have done that for ages. Yeah, we just need some sticks.
Yeah. Outstanding. You'd be surprised. You can get a nice rhythm with all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Sticks, rocks, everything. Just use what you have at your disposal. And yeah, we didn't have a bunch of musical instruments, but we made it work. It sounded
Yeah.
beautiful in the Himalayan mountains. So you'd be surprised what a stick, a rock can
Yeah.
do, you know? A conch, yeah,
Our
we all have a conch.
Yeah. Polyester says, or maybe sticks to pots and pans. I'll bring the pots and pans. Vedgari
Pots and
Moksha.
pans, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Let's see.
When
Yeah, we
I,
got it.
when
We
I
got
was
some music.
young, I used to watch this cartoon called Fat Albert, right? And they had like a junkyard, but they got a bunch of stuff and made their own band, right? They had a
Yeah.
junkyard band of just stuff that
Junkyard
was
band.
in the junkyard, right? And they were pretty funky, those guys, Fat
Yeah.
Albert and Mushmouth and all the guys, right?
Mushmouth.
Rudy. I like
We're coming up.
Mushmouth. He's my favorite.
Yeah, Mushmouth. I remember.
In
Like,
the
what did
beginning
you
of the car
say?
time, they had a song. I'm gonna sing a song for you. Ding 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 ding.
Ding
They
ding
were
ding ding
jamming.
dong dong.
So yeah, they
Ah,
found what could make a nice rhythm in the junkyard, and they put it together.
yeah. And Sandy says, or my palms on my thighs work also. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
got some
exactly,
rhythm.
right. Yeah. Beatbox. Yeah.
And I love a great tambourine. I love a great tambourine.
Yeah.
We'll be cooking our own music with the ashram. Polyester says, yes, we'll be cooking. Let them cook.
Yeah,
Let the
let 'em
music cook.
right?
Well,
Sounds outstanding. I look forward
yeah.
to seeing that one day.
Yeah. I'm not like I have a hard time pronouncing the words as your moderator, but I bring the bhakti. So we just bring the bhakti. I'll bring the
That's
enthusiasm.
my plan too, right? They can never deny my bhakti in the Himalayan mountains. I might not roll my R's and the Himalayan
Yeah.
Sanskrit way, the Hindi way that most people do, but I definitely carried the bhakti, So
Yeah.
I project my bhakti as much as I can. That's my superpower. My bhava, my bhakti,
Yeah.
my feeling, right?
Ooh. Well, I have some new quotes for you, sent in by Mariana. Are you familiar with
Outstanding.
Charles Bukowski? So I have
No.
okay.
I like his
So
name though.
yeah, Charles Bukowski quotes sent in by Mariana. Who is Charles Bukowski? Charles Bukowski was born 1920 to 1994. He was a prolific German-American poet, novelist, and short story writer, known for his gritty, realistic depictions of urban life, poverty, alcoholism, and the working class struggles in Los Angeles. Often associated with the Beat generation, but operating independently, he authored over 40 books, including Post Office and Factotum, characterized by a direct, unvarnished style. Charles Bukowski wasn't exactly known for his optimism. However, his raw, unfiltered perspective on the human condition offers a unique brand of brutal wisdom. He didn't sugarcoat reality. He stared it in the face until it blinked. So I have 10 quotes by Charles Bukowski for you. So
Outstanding.
yes.
10 quotes by Charles Bukowski.
Charles Bukowski.
Author, philosopher, from the Beat generation, all of the above.
Yeah.
So let's go through all 10, and then we'll break down each one by one.
All right. Sounds great. Number 1, do you hate people? I don't hate them. I just feel better when they're not around. 2, sometimes you climb out of bed in the morning and you think, I'm not going to make it. But you laugh inside, remembering all the times you felt that way. 3, we're all going to die, all of us. What a circus. That alone should make us love each other, but it doesn't. We are terrorized by, flattened by trivialities. We are eaten up by nothing. 4, the problem with the world is that intelligent people are full of doubts while the stupid ones are full of confidence. 5, we are here to laugh at the odds and live our lives so well that death will tremble to take us. 6, find what you love and let it kill you. 7, if something burns your soul with purpose and desire, it's your duty to be reduced to ashes by it. Any other form of existence will be yet another dull book in the library of life. 8, most people are not ready for their lives. They are waiting for something else. They are waiting for the magic to happen, not realizing that they are the magic. 9, you begin saving the world by saving one man at a time. All else is grandiose romanticism or politics. 10, the free soul is rare, but you know it when you see it, basically because you feel good, very good when you are near or with them. So those are my 10 Charles Bukowski quotes for you.
10 Charles
Bukowski.
quotes, quotes sent in by our member Mariana, author of over 40 books from the Beat Generation. So let's go through them one by one. Number 1.
Number 1, do you hate people? I don't hate them. I just feel better when they're not around.
Yeah, this is a traditional sannyasi renunciate kind of mentality, you know? We don't hate nobody. We just prefer to be alone in silence. Silence is the best teacher. So most yogis retreat to the caves of the Himalayan mountains or the forest. It's not because they hate people. They just don't want to be around people or don't want to be influenced by other people's energy. They want to work on their self. They want to know thyself and they want to do their own inner work. And most of the time, they don't want to be distracted by other people. That doesn't mean they hate other people. They just renounce the world and want to be alone to do their own inner work, you know? So they just don't want to be around people because they're trying to cultivate and enhance their own inner self. And they don't want the distractions of other people's energy. They don't want other people's energy influencing their energy. So they just chose to retreat. Like the story I just told about the airport. I chose to retreat away from the hustle and bustle of the Bangkok International Airport into my sacred space, my meditation garden. But sometimes people find you.
Yeah, they'll find you.
Where's Vedagurudev? He's on his meditation cushion somewhere around there. I gotta find him. So it didn't mean I hated people at the airport. I just wanted to retreat and recharge my own mentality. I just wanted to have that mental clarity to prepare myself for the journey ahead. So yeah, just because you don't want to be around people doesn't mean you hate people, you know? So I choose to be alone by myself, but I still love people wholeheartedly, you know? And I try to be a good example, but it doesn't mean I hate people. I just sometimes want to be alone to recharge myself and do my inner work.
Yeah. Well, number 2, sometimes you climb out of bed in the morning and you think, I'm not going to make it. But you laugh inside, remembering all the times you felt that way.
Yeah, this was me this morning.
Yeah,
So
you're going to make it.
I got out of bed and I was like, well, we've done almost 100 satsangs, so I probably felt like this on most of them. So I just got to shake it off, jump out of bed, and you know, make the donuts. So yeah, you begin to realize that you've overcome so much in your life that this is another one of those things, and your mind, your ego tries to trick you. I don't know if you're gonna make it today, Vedagurudev. Man, you know how many times I made it? Millions, you know? I've done this satsang almost 100 times for over 3 hours. It's almost thousands of hours I've done it. I'm always gonna make it. Yeah, you guys got to shake off that little devil on your shoulder. You're not gonna
Yeah.
make it today. What do you mean? I made it this far. Make
Yeah,
it
here you
more.
are.
And I always have the mindset like, how's Babaji gonna surprise me today? Today is gonna be a venture, and it's going to be a test as a yogi or yogini, and today is no exception, right? My guru always used to say, every day is a test as a yogi or yogini. Today is no exception. You just got to shake it off and keep going. And I like to have the mindset to look at it like, today is going to be a venture, and I look forward to a venture. I jump out of bed. How is Babaji going to surprise me today? Woohoo! All right,
Woohoo.
when the alarm goes off and you're like, oh my
Yeah.
god, you know. But then you go, all right, it's going to be a venture. Today we're going to do the satsang. We're going to have interesting questions. We're going to have an interesting list. It's going to be outstanding. Well, what am I worried about? You got to shake it off and jump out
Yeah.
of bed. All
Don't
right.
worry.
Woohoo. Let's get to work. So, today is no exception. I kind of rolled out of bed like, oh boy. It's
Yep.
one of those days. It's been raining a lot in Thailand, so the sun isn't shining as bright, but I don't care what happens. Always unshakable mountain. How much it rains? Unshakable mountain. How much sun? Unshakable mountain. How much wind? Unshakable mountain. How much snow? Unshakable mountain. Today is no exception. We're always an unshakable mountain, no matter what, right? Even if
Yep.
I slip on the wrong side of the bed, always unshakable mountain. So, you know, I always try to have the right mentality and look at every day as like an adventure, and that's helped me well, right? Instead of climbing out of bed in that pit of despair, wake up like, woo, let's see what the
Woohoo.
adventure is today.
Huh. Number 3 quote by Charles Bukowski. He says, "We're all going to die. All of us. What a circus. That alone should make us love each other. But it doesn't. We are terrorized and flattened by trivialities. We are eaten up by nothing." Hmm.
Yeah, well, none of us are going to get out of here alive, so you should always squeeze as much juice out of every day as you can and do what serves you in the present moment. And things you can't control, you shouldn't really attach to. You should try to become the detached witness as much as you can, and say, well, I'm going to do what serves me in the present moment. I'm going to do what I can control. And what I can't control, I'm not too worried about that. So when you realize that you've been given a true gift of life, you try to extend it as much as possible. The Sitas were not only great enlightened beings, they were medicine men, they were scientists. They were always looking for ways to extend their life and make as much spiritual progress as long as possible. That's why we have these asanas. That's why we have these pranayamas. That's why we have this meditation. That's why we have this bhakti, this mantra japa, to harmonize our cells in our body to extend our light and give us as much progress as we can. That's why they eat vegetarian, they have ayurveda, and they have all these different kind of sciences to extend their life as much as possible. Yeah, one day my physical body, my meat suit, my space suit, my junk car is going to break down. So I'm trying to maintain it as much as I can and go as far as I can. But one day Vedagurudev is going to transcend in the Mahasamadhi, hopefully, and I'll enjoy the golden flight. I have no fear. Fearlessness is my religion. Fear has no place in my universe. So I have no fear about it. I welcome it. Like most of these yogic songs, these bhajans, these kirtans are about transcending, right? And they always look at it like the golden flight. Congratulations, you got the golden ticket. You won the lottery. You're transcending this 3D harsh realm of planet Earth. You're going to another dimension, you know? Congratulations, you've graduated, my son, you know?
Yeah.
So that's the way I kind of look at it. Like, yeah, I'm not going to get out of here alive, but I'm going to squeeze as much juice out of the present moment as I can on a daily basis. And I'm not even going to think about it. And I have no fear about it at all. Fearlessness is my religion, you know? And I carry that. I'm not scared about it at all. When that day comes, I'm going to take it on the chin and I'm going to travel light. No baggage on the divine flight, right? Traveling
Yeah.
light. And even these clothes I'm going to shed. I don't need this where I'm going, you know?
Yes.
Traveling light. Thank
Ah,
you, meat suit junk car. You served me well, but it's time to shed you. You know,
yeah.
gotta go. My energy moves on. You know, my energy transitions smoothly.
Well, quote number 4 by Charles Bukowski. The problem with the world is that intelligent people are full of doubts, while the stupid ones are full of confidence. Hmm. Yeah.
I don't know if that's the problem in the world.
I
You
don't
know,
know. That's kind
like,
of harsh.
yeah, I mean that's kind of cynical. You know, but I don't know. You know, like I don't even really think about what other people are doing because I got too much on my plate doing my own inner work. You know, if people who have so-called knowledge are full of doubt, well, that's fine. Or if people who are simple, in his opinion, have a lot of knowledge, so that's cool too. I mean, I don't know. I don't really think about it too much. You know, I don't try to judge people. Judgment is such a ugly
Yeah.
thing on the spiritual path. I could do without, right? I don't want that rock in my backpack. I don't want that weighing me down, that judgment, you know? Let people do whatever they want, you know? I just try to be like a lighthouse to ships lost at sea. I try to be a beacon of hope, a guiding light, a North Star, you know? I try to lead by example. So if you choose to come and practice Kriya Yoga, it's fine. If you don't, that's fine too, you know? I just try to lead by example. Like if I could do it, you could do it, you know? So I'm not trying to judge anybody or make any opinion about anybody. The world is too full of that already. I don't need more of that. I don't need to add to that. So I don't try to judge anybody. I mean, I don't have the time for it anyway, you know? Like if I have 100% battery when I wake up, I'm not going to drain my battery on lower emotions like judgment, hate, anger, fear, you know? We don't need it, right? The world is too full of that already, you know? So I just want to be the best example, the guiding light as I can, you know, to people out here. But definitely not trying to judge anybody, you know.
Yeah.
If you have good wisdom, whatever, that's good for you, you know. If you don't have good wisdom, that's good for you too, you know. I got enough on my plate. I got
Yeah.
this landfill trash mountain of karma that I build up from who knows how many incarnations. I'm trying to burn that off. I ain't got time to worry about other people. I
Not
got
time for that.
time for that, you know? Right? So,
Yes.
you know, so yeah, that's kind of how I look at it. But I'm definitely not trying to judge anybody, you know? I don't want other people to judge me, so I don't judge other people. So, you know, whatever other
Yeah.
people do, I'm not worried about it. I got enough on my plate and enough karma to burn, you know?
Yeah.
I got enough work. I don't have time to
Yeah.
worry about other people.
I'm worried about me.
Yeah, I'm worried about me. I'm trying to do my own inner work. I'm
Yeah.
trying to know thyself, you know, what other people do. I have no
Yeah.
judgment
None of my
about it.
business. Ah,
None of my
no,
business.
yeah. Number 5. We are here to laugh at the odds and live our lives so well that death will tremble to take us. Hmm.
I like this. That's my
I do
plan,
too.
you know? Like, I want to live my life so great that death trembles at me. I can't take Vedagurudev. He's got that Santa Claus list of people he helped. And he's always talking about unconditional love. man, I don't want to knock on his door, you know?
Yeah.
I know what he's going to do. He's going to have that North Star guiding light. He's going to light every cell of his body. He's going to be a nuclear power plant of unconditional love, unshakable mountain. Knock on his door. He's going to blow me away with his radiance and his vibration. Oh my God. I trembled at Vedgurudev's house. Today is
Yeah.
Vedgurudev's house, Grim Reaper. No! You know, I
No.
tremble.
I
No,
tremble.
I decline, right? You know? I know exactly what he's going to do. He's going to open that door and say, come on, yeah, Mahasamadhi, I have arrived, you know?
I live
All
my life
these other
well.
people are hiding and running away. He takes it right on the chin, you know? I thought you know, what took you so long? I've been waiting for you, man. Tired of this Maya delusional world, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I want to live a life so great and so grand that death trembles to take me, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, Vedgurudev's day is today. Oh man, this is gonna be a rough day. You know?
Yeah.
I want the Grim Reaper to hide under his
Yeah.
bed, right? Oh man,
A
you
life
know?
well lived.
I'm scared of him. He's not scared of me, you know. He's got that Santa Claus list ready on a moment's notice. Cue the sound effect. Hey, Grim Reaper, you ready? I want to show you this Santa Claus list I've been collecting my whole life of people I helped. Oh no, I don't want to see it. When is the list going to be over? Never. Endless, infinite, right? Oh, okay. Oh, come back. Come back next year. Oh, I'm tired of this, you know. Yeah, I want death to tremble, right? When they have to come see me. I've lived a life so grand that, you know, or like, let's say you go before the council of elders, like people say, right? You ate a cheeseburger when you were 10 years old. So what? You know?
Yeah.
What about all these lists, names on this list of people I help and all these questions I answered, right? You know? So, yeah. I want to live a life so grand that death trembles when they has to come take me. You know, so yeah, that's I like that one. That's gonna
Me too.
I'm gonna put that one in my pocket too. You know, I'm gonna live a life so grand that death trembles to take me.
Well, this next quote kind of like goes on, kind of pairs with that last one, but it says, 6, find what you love and let it kill you. I don't know if I want it to kill me, but
Yeah, I'm not going to speak it into existence to kill me. I'm trying to make as much progress as I can. But yeah, I like when they say, another way to say it, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. I
yeah,
love Kriya Yoga, so it's not like work. I love what I do, you know? And I'm not going to speak it into existence to kill me, you know? I love Kriya Yoga, and you know, I do it as much as I can, and I never work a day in my life because I love Kriya Yoga, and so I kind of jump out of bed. But you know, I don't think Kriya Yoga is gonna kill me. It's gonna probably extend me. So
yeah,
it's trying to
liberate
get me
me.
further down. I know what he's saying. Like, do
Yeah.
what you love to your end days, but I don't know if I would choose the word of kill, you know? We're
Yeah,
trying to
kind of harsh.
stay away from those words, you know? I'm not trying to speak that into existence, you know? So just do what you love and you'll live a blissful life, you know? You'll live in a state of ananda and bliss and joy your whole life, because if you do what you love, you never work a day of your life, you know? So that's
Yeah,
been my life story. I never started DJing to make money. I just love DJing, and the money just happened to come as a byproduct. I never was initiated into Kriya Yoga to become a guru or start a school. It just kind of happened, you know? So when you do what you love, you never work a day of your life, you know? If you do what you hate, you're probably going to hate your job and
Yeah.
dread going to your job. But I never dread, you know, maybe the first 10 seconds I get out of bed, like, oh boy, you
well,
know,
yeah.
that
Here we go.
alarm came quick, you know, but then I shake it off and say, woohoo, another opportunity to answer people's questions, you know, do Kriya Yoga on the live stream, help people as much as possible. Unshakable Mountain Nuclear Power Plant. Let's get to work. Time to make the donuts.
Time to make those
If
delicious donuts.
you remember the Dunkin' Donuts commercial, I don't know when this was, the 90s, 80s, like the guy who makes the Dunkin' Donuts, he gets up like 4 a.m. He's like, oh my God,
Yeah.
donuts. Then he starts making the donuts. He starts getting
Yeah.
it out there. People come in to buy the donuts. So, he shakes it off. So even the guy who makes the donuts had to shake it
Yeah.
off for 10
Yeah.
seconds, you know?
Dust off the flour.
He had his nightcap on, his pajamas. He's like, oh, time to make the donuts, Get out there, start making the donuts. So,
Yeah.
I'm no exception. That's how I kind of wake up. Time to do the Satsang. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Let's
Let's
make
get
them.
to it, right? That's good. Donuts ain't going to make themselves. You got to make them
Yeah.
You got to make them. So, same with the Satsang. Satsang ain't going to make itself. Got to do it. So, yeah, look at every day as an opportunity to go further down the spiritual path, and look as a true blessing, right? There are a lot of people who didn't make it,
Yeah.
So I don't never take life for granted. I squeeze as much juice out of everything as I can on a daily basis. So yeah, I look forward to making the donuts.
Yeah. You make them well. Number 7. If something burns your soul with purpose and desire, it's your duty to be reduced to ashes by it. Any other form of existence will be yet another dull book in the library of life. Ooh, there's a lot there.
Yeah, this is a pretty good one too. Like yeah, I never work a day of my life because I love what I do. I'm passionate about what I do. I'm passionate about Kriya Yoga. So I can talk about Kriya Yoga for 3 hours nonstop. Like I said, this is almost our 100th satsang. Most of them are 3 hours. I don't even know what I talk about, but I'm passionate about it. I love what I do, and I don't know, burns my soul. I'm not trying to burn my soul. I'm trying to let my soul be my North Star, my
Yeah,
guiding
he's a bit
light. So
dramatic.
yeah, he has a way with words, this guy. So I let it guide me. I like my passion, my ambition, my enthusiasm for Kriya Yoga is my North Star, my guiding light, and it gets me through the day. Even the worst day, I say, gotta make the donuts. Kriya Yoga ain't gonna make itself. There are people out
Yeah.
there that need help. Let's be the guiding light, the North Star for them. Let's be a lighthouse to ships lost at sea, If I could do it, you could do it. So I try to lead by example. Like, don't look at me and think I could never be like Vedagurudev. You'd probably be better than Vedagurudev. I said the same thing. I could never be a Kriya yogi. I just never gave up, never surrendered. That's my mantra I have in my pocket. I just keep going no matter what. So, unshakable mountain under all circumstances. No matter how much it rains, unshakable mountain. No matter how much snow, unshakable mountain. No matter how much wind, unshakable mountain. No matter how much sun, unshakable mountain. So, no matter what happens in this Maya delusional world, I'm unaffected by it. And I keep going. Never give up, never surrender. So
Yeah,
do what you love and you never work a day of your life.
that was good. Number 8. Most people are not ready for their lives. They are waiting for something else. They are waiting for the magic to happen, not realizing that they are the magic. Hmm?
Mm. Yeah, I always say this. Don't wait for a savior. You are your own savior. You want to see a savior? Go in the bathroom and look in the mirror, and you're looking at a savior. So don't wait for anybody because you might be waiting for a long time. Save yourself, do your inner work, and you won't have to wait for anybody. We don't wait for anybody. We don't talk about Kriya Yoga. We do Kriya Yoga. We get to work. So if you want to see a savior, I would suggest you go into the bathroom, look in the mirror, and you're looking at a savior. So don't wait for anybody. Don't put your spiritual journey, your spiritual path into other people's hands. Don't be dependent on nobody. You have all the tools inside you as you that all we do in Kriya Yoga, we give you the tools to help you realize and unlock the dormant inner potential that you have inside you have as you. You have all the tools you need inside you as you. All we're doing is helping you self-realize. That's why Yogananda's place is called Self-Realization Fellowship. We're realizing our inner self. We're not dependent on any external things to get us where we need to be internally and spiritually. So you have all the tools you need inside you as you. So don't wait for nobody, you know. Plant your tree today, you know. And don't wait for anybody. Don't procrastinate like next month I'll plant my tree, or tomorrow I'll plant my tree, or next year I'll plant my tree. Today is the day. We're planting trees. So we get to work, we plant our tree today, you know. We don't wait for nobody, you know. We don't wait for any external circumstance to get us in the right state to plant our tree today. We put one foot in front of the other, never give up, never surrender. Today is the day we start Kriya Yoga. And if you're ready to start today, just go to kriyayogashop.com. Give you some tools to get you started on your way. So
Yeah.
plant your tree today, my friends. Don't wait for nobody. If you want a savior, go in the bathroom, look in the mirror. You're looking at one. Don't wait for nobody. You have all the tools internally, you know?
Well, the ninth quote mirrors what you just said, but says it a little differently. You begin saving the world by saving one man at a time. All else is grandiose, romanticism, or politics.
Yeah, so we start with ourself, you know? We have self-love for ourselves. If we're not in a state of higher consciousness, how can we get other people into a state of higher consciousness? So we need to do our inner work for ourselves. We need to have such self-love for ourselves and be our own biggest cheerleader. Then we could radiate that out and start helping other people by leading by example. If I could do it, you could do it, you know? There's no secret. We don't wait for anybody. If I can have the self-love and I start with myself, and I could be a lighthouse, a beacon of hope to other people, then I could lead by example. So that's why I always like to say, if I can do it, you definitely could do it, you know? Don't put me on
Yeah.
a pedestal. Don't make me into a yogic superhero. I'm just like you. I know I come from a place of experience. My guru sent me back into the Maya delusional world because I understood. I have the experience from being lost in the sauce, you know? Most yogis in the Himalayan mountains, they don't know what it's like to be lost in the Maya delusional world. I have that experience. So I want to be on the front line. I want to be a poster boy, an example. If I could do it, you definitely could do it, you know? So I want to lead by example, you know? I'm a good example. I was totally lost. I understand where you're coming from. I've been there. I experienced it myself. I'm not talking from a book of something I haven't experienced. I understand what it's like to be lost in the sauce. I was totally lost in the sauce, you know?
Like, I
So
can't find my way.
I got initiated in the Kriya Yoga, and now I'm back, and I'm trying to help other people. If I could do it, you could do it. So I want to be a beacon of hope, a good example. Like, if I could do it, you definitely could do it. You could probably do it better than me. So look at me as a good example. Yeah, Vedagurudev said, if he could do it, you could do it. So here I am. Let's do it, you know? So I
Yeah.
want to be a good example, right?
Nice. Okay. The last quote, number 10. The free soul is rare, but you know it when you see it, basically because you feel so good, very good, when you are near or with them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what we were talking about in the beginning. Like,
Yeah.
just by being a free soul, a free bird, it feels like a breath of fresh air to people. Oh, so many people in that pit of despair. Whoa, this guy is blowing me away by his radiance, his glow, his vibration, you know? He's a free soul. I salute you, sir. You have got out the cage of the Maya delusional world. You have broke the matrix. You're trying to fly as close to the sun as you can. You're a free bird flying around, you know? So I try to be a good example of that too, right? If I could do it, you could do it. Break the cycle, break the matrix, get out the chain, get out of that pit of despair. So I want to be a breath of fresh air. When I go to the store, I walk in, breath of fresh air. Woo!
Oh, I can
Vedagurudev,
breathe.
free bird walking, right? Have light, will travel. Have freedom, will travel. So I'm always trying to be a good example of that too, right? You know? So I always want to be a free bird and say, if I can get out the matrix, you could do it too, you know? So I want to be a breath of fresh air when I walk into any place of business, you know? Or
Yeah.
anywhere, right? Whoa, this guy, I don't know where he came from, but have freedom, will travel, right? A breath of fresh air, freedom, right? He's a free bird. He's a free walking. He don't care about nothing, right? He tells Charles Schwab, you control nothing over here. You will
Earned.
own nothing and be happy.
You
You
own
don't control
nothing.
my happiness. I control my happiness. Free bird flying high, as close to the sun as possible, doing whatever I want. Have freedom, will travel, right? I'm
That's
traveling
right.
around, you know? Look at me. I'm leading by example. If I could do it, you could do it. Have freedom, will travel. So, you know, be a free bird out here. Don't listen to anybody. And anybody who doesn't pay your bills, put food on your table, a roof over your house, who cares what they say? Unimportant,
Yeah.
you know?
Who cares?
All these people are trying to control you. What do you think of Donald Trump? What do you think of this? What do you think of I don't think nothing. I'm a free bird. I'll come to my own conclusion, my own discrimination, my own discernment, you know? So I don't need you to be a middleman. I have a direct connection to God. No middleman, you know? So bye, Felicia. You know? I don't know how you fit into my equation, right? But that's why a lot of yogis want to be alone by themselves, you know? Doesn't mean they hate people. They just don't want other people's influence affecting them, you know? So better to be alone with your thoughts. So
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. Have freedom, will travel. Be as free as possible, right? If I can
Yes.
do it, you can do it, you know? I like when my guru said, one time we saw like a cow. It was on like a chain, right? He says that cow is in love with its chain, you know? Even if you took it off the chain, it would still stay in the same place, right? Don't be a cow in love with your chain. Be a cow who wanders the world, free as possible. Have freedom, will travel. So don't be in love with the chain that enslaves you. Be free, my friends. We are not meant
Yes.
to be slaves. We are meant to be free birds. Fly as close to the sun. Do whatever you want. Be free. Have freedom, will travel.
Yes. Well, thank you, Vedagurudev, for your insights on Charles Bukowski. I'm inspired to live deeply and fly free with my whole soul. So thank you.
10 Charles Bukowski divine quotes sent in by our member, Mariana, right? Mariana
Hmm.
sent this in, right?
Yes.
10 divine quotes by Charles Bukowski sent in
Bukowski.
by our beloved member, Mariana,
Rihanna.
author, poet, beat
Um,
generation, all of the above.
yeah.
I'm trying to-
Yes. He stared in the face until it blinked. He didn't sugarcoat reality. Our beloved Charles
Stare in the
Bukowski.
face of reality until it blinks, right? Staring
Yes.
contest with reality. Mm-hmm. No, got you, right? Reality.
Yes.
You control
Oh,
nothing over here.
yeah.
So 10 divine quotes from Charles Bukowski, author, sent in by our beloved member, Mariana.
Nice.
Let me
Well,
stretch out my feet.
yeah,
I
stretch
like
out.
his I like his name. You know my real government name is close to that.
Yeah, you got the
That's,
ski in
uh,
it.
that's why I said right.
Yeah,
You got a cool name, dude.
yeah. Like I can relate. Ah,
So anybody has
oh,
any questions, put it in the YouTube chat. We'll get to it now.
yeah, we
How
got
long
some
have we been on
chats.
here now?
An hour and 54 minutes, almost 2 hours. So I think we'll
Okay,
wrap it
cool.
up soon. Ah, well, Sandy, I agree with you. Sandy says silence is my next favorite sound after music. Oh, the sweet sound of nothing. Love
Yes,
it.
silence is the best teacher. Silence is a beautiful sound. Be alone with yourself in silence. Outstanding. Yeah, I agree with you. Music is outstanding, the vibrations of music, but silence is outstanding too.
Yeah.
So,
Sandy says that Charles Bukowski was stuck in the depths of his shadows. Yeah, I think he was a tortured soul. He was pretty
yeah,
dark.
some of the things he says were a little questionable, a little dark, you know. I don't like to be that cynical. I like to be more positive and uplifted, you know what I'm saying? Do what you
Yeah,
love till you kill you. I wouldn't use the word kill, but I understand what he's saying, but yeah, a little cynical. I try to stay
yeah,
away from violence, murder, death, kill, judgment, anger, hate, fear, all these. I don't want any of these rocks in my backpack, if you know what I'm
yeah,
saying. That's that's why I said in our last quotes from Swami Vivekananda, right? Fearlessness is my religion. I said, right on, brother. That's where I'm
yeah.
at,
But then he
you
said some
know?
things that were positive too. I don't know, but I feel like he was kind of a grumpy old man, like cynical.
Yeah, but even how could I say this lightly? My mother used to say, even the sun shines on a dog's ass once in a while,
Yeah.
So like,
Oh, so profound.
even if you're a grumpy old man, there's some wisdom in there, My grandfather, he was always talking bad about the president, the government, our football team. He would read the morning newspaper. What the hell? You know? Who did they draft in this NFL draft? Oh man, Terry Bradshaw's a bum, this type of stuff, Like, what the hell, So like even every once in a while he would have some profound things to say also. I remember in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, they have this big park called North Park, and he was driving like 5 miles an hour, and I was like, "What the hell, Grandpa? Can we drive faster?" And he goes, "Where I'm going, I'm not trying to speed to there." And I was like, "Yeah, you got a point. Drive slow." He meant like he's gonna die one day. He's not trying to drive faster to die. So I was like, drive
Yeah,
as slow as possible. That's a good analogy. I like it. Yeah. Take it easy. Don't take life for granted. Enjoy the present moment. That type of stuff. So yeah,
I love
I
it.
I like that one.
Whew.
My mother has some profound quotes.
Yeah,
Even the
she
sun
does.
shines on the dog's ass every once in
Even
a
the
while.
sun.
My father, even though he was a blue collar steel mill Pittsburgh kind of guy, he said he had some funny ones.
Yeah,
What was
was it
a
like
good one?
don't let the
It,
the Lord split you. I don't know, something more, the good Lord split you or something.
it was like, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. If the plane is going down, put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, like, thanks, Dad.
Yeah, that makes me feel a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Been a lot of plane crashes, and you're telling me to kiss my ass goodbye. Okay, nice. So you gotta take it with a grain of salt and find the humor in it where you can get it.
Ah, well, Sandy says I'll be back in a bit. Okay. Uh, It looks
All
like
right,
Sandy's
take your
back.
time.
The
Oh,
next statement's from her.
that
She's
was a
back.
quick instant back, right?
Yeah.
Instant.
Well, to be fair, the time step, the first one was it was at 7 19 p.m. and then at 7:34. So we just ramble
Uh,
on.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was hot boxing on my soapbox about
yeah,
Charles Bukowski,
that's,
right?
yeah.
So take your time. Vedgurudev's on his list soapbox.
Yeah.
10 divine quotes from Charles Bukowski, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna take at least 30 minutes, you know.
Yeah. We gotta work this out. Sandy says, yes, he was quite cynical, carrying lots of unprocessed anger, sadly. Yeah.
I mean, I would hope these divine beings or these philosophers let go of all that. That just isn't the way, you know? Like Grogu, Baby Yoda said,
Yeah.
that is not the way, you
That
know?
is not
Yeah, I
the
mean,
way.
they said this is the way, but I changed it.
Yeah.
That is not the way. Yeah, like cynicalism and anger and guilt and judgment and hate, it just kind of clouds your vision, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's like the veil or the curtain. It's we don't need it, you know? So we could do without with that, you know? I said in one of our hip hop quotes, you know, what was it? Tupac said,
Oh, something
I'm gonna
about I'm gonna
die.
die. Yeah, I'm gonna die
Yeah, it was
anyways.
gonna die. I was like, I'm not speaking that into existence. You know, you could leave
Yeah.
that out. I like more when Coolio said, even my mama thinks my mind is gone. I was like, I feel you, brother. My mother probably thinks my mind is
Yeah, my
gone
mom
too.
thinks my mind is gone.
This guy's going up the Himalayan mountains. He's praying to a guy named Babaji. I don't know what his mind's gone, you know? So, yeah, I wouldn't speak any of that into existence, you know? The world is
Yeah.
hard enough without being cynical and judgmental and fearful and hateful. We don't need any of that, you know? We're
Well,
all
it seems
trying
like,
to walk this journey and feel our way around in the dark together,
yeah.
you know? We don't need it, you know?
I do like that. Like a lot of artists, they put their pain into their art, though. Like musicians and artists and writers. I think that's a good way to transmute the pain by like focusing it into
Yeah, true.
art.
I mean,
Yeah.
I agree, but the ultimate goal would be to transcend that pain altogether, you
True.
know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah. I,
not attached to it, like whatever. Water under the bridge, clouds passing in the sky, waves on the ocean. Let it pass, you know?
let
But
it
yeah,
pass.
I get it, you know, like if Tupac wasn't talking about death, murder, guns, or whatever, I probably wouldn't have been profound. Probably didn't have been like another rapper
Yeah.
at 7-Eleven in Thailand. You know, I
Yeah.
don't know. You know, so
Yeah.
I get it, you know, but
Yeah. I
he's
guess that's
not
part
here
of the
right
human.
now, so maybe he did speak it into existence. I don't know,
Yeah.
you know.
Our words are
And
powerful.
maybe in hindsight he would have changed his ways, you know.
Yeah.
So if you come back in the reincarnation, uplift people, help people, the world is hard enough, and there's already too much of that without adding to it. So we don't need to add to it. But I don't know. We'll see. You know.
Well, yeah. Oh, Brian Shaw is enjoying our song. He sends us multiple emojis that are laughing so hard they're crying tears of joy. So thank you for your
Outstanding.
emojis.
I'm glad we have some lighthearted humor and uplifts you, and laughter is high vibration, as Sandy always likes to say. So glad we could raise your vibration and
Yeah.
give you some humor to get you through the day. Like I said, this world is tough enough. You know, laugh as much as possible, be as happy as much as possible. Stay happy out there, my
Yeah.
friends, you know.
Sandy says that I had a bunch of his books at one point. Yeah, I've read a couple of his books. Seemed like he was a bit of a ladies' man. He's a dirty old man.
Oh,
I'm like,
really?
yes. Yeah.
I I've never read any of his books, so
Yeah.
uh,
But I don't know,
you
I
know
like
more
him.
about it than me.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan Shaw says, please do quotes from Kali Gibran. Okay, I wrote down the name. I'm gonna look. We're gonna do that next week. So yeah, if anybody has
Okay,
ideas for
cool.
quotes, just throw them out. That's a good idea. So
Yeah,
yeah,
we've had some excellent suggestions. Paul's suggestion, our last Soul Talks, Swami Vivekananda, outstanding. And yeah, from Esther, we have some great quotes. Mariana, we had great quotes. Sasan, we had great quotes from one
Yeah.
time. So yeah,
The love.
uh, yeah, outstanding. So yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
we'll keep,
send them
yeah,
all in.
keep
Even
us
if I'm not
inspired.
familiar, I like the opportunity to contemplate on what's the meaning behind what they're trying to say. So, yeah, I've never read any of Charles Bukowski's books or heard any of his quotes. So, but I'm open to it. We respect all spiritual traditions and all insights and all wisdom. I love it all. Makes me a better yogi, because I have a full pocket of different quotes. And you see, like, sometimes I say, like, oh, fearlessness is my religion. That's going in the pocket. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. It's a good
Don't
one.
worship the finger, worship the moon in the pocket. Don't get snagged on the rose bushes of the Maya delusional world in the pocket. If you're in Detroit, don't take a bus to Detroit in the pocket. So I take inspirations from all spiritual traditions. Bruce Lee, Yoda, we done everybody from Baba G to Bruce Lee to Yoda to you name it, right? So we
Hmm.
if you have anybody you think has good inspirational quotes, send them in.
Yeah.
We'll definitely do it.
Well, we've been on long enough for Darren to join us. He sends us 3 beautiful red hearts. Good day,
Outstanding. Thank
Darren.
you for the good day, Darren and Donna in the UK. Glad to have you here as always. Thank you for the red hearts. We're emoji heavy Kriya Yoga School here, so the more emojis, the better. We love them.
Yeah. And Sandy says Sufi poet, right? And I guess a Sufi poet are mystical
like
Islamic writers who express divine love
like
and spiritual. Yeah.
Rumi is a Sufi poet also.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think on our we have 10 divine quotes from Rumi
We
too.
do.
That was another good
Yeah.
one. Yeah, so I think we're up to like 33 lists.
Oh, wow.
So we have a lot. So if you want to see our list, if you're a member of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, go to the classroom tab at the top and scroll down, and you'll see all of our lists, all 32. If you're not a member of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, just go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Vedagurudev. Click on the playlist button, and you'll see them all there too. So yeah, some very nice insights. I love
Yeah.
our list. And a lot of people like it too. Like a lot of people
Yeah.
send in quotes like, I love the list. I love this format. Outstanding.
Yeah, and it just kind of happened. We didn't plan it. It just yeah, I'm amazed how this just kind of came to be.
Yeah.
Ah,
I can't even remember how it came to be
yeah.
honest. Like, what was our first list? Do you
I
remember
think
our
it was
first
like
list?
the 10 benefits of meditation. I think that was my first
Yeah,
one.
it was something like that. And yeah, we just
Yeah.
started numbering it. Like, it was like, what would be your 10 best ways to navigate this Maya delusional world?
Yeah.
It started out like that, and then we started doing actual
Finding people.
people, and
Yeah.
yeah, so pretty cool.
Yeah.
Look how
Wow.
the like evolution of it is, right? You just do something and it takes on a life of its own, and there it is.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Now I like how people are like, well, you should do this person. You should do this. Like I'm taking
Yeah,
requests.
it takes care of itself, right? Like, we don't even
Yeah.
have to do a list. People send in their lists, and
Yeah.
they get inspired, and the tree expands in all different ways. We just plant the seed, and then it just the
Yeah.
tree
It blooms.
expands and grows. Yeah, it blooms.
Oh. Oh, Darren says, morning, clause S is here. You will do Kriya Yoga and be happy. Yeah, you will.
Oh, oh yeah. I know
You
Darren
will.
likes when I quote Darth Vader, Charles Schwab. You will own nothing and you will be happy, right?
Yes.
Claus S is
You will
there.
do Kriya yoga and be
Uh,
happy.
you will own nothing. You control nothing over here, Darth Vader. Get lost. You can't do nothing, you know? I don't believe you. I don't take the truth
Bye,
from
Felicia.
habitual liars. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Darth Vader. Get out of here. You know, you don't control nothing. I don't believe anything you say, you know? Charles Schwab,
Ooh.
you know? King Joker number one,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or as
Yeah.
they would say in the UK, number one wanker.
Yeah.
Charles Schwab,
Wanker.
you know, put his name on the wall, right? Employee of the month, number one wanker, Charles Schwab,
Uh,
controlling nothing, nowhere.
yeah. You control nothing.
You will own nothing and you will be happy. You know? Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah. Not buying this. Oh, Ryan Shaw. He has a quote for us. Easy is right. Begin right, and you are easy. Continue easy, and you are right. The right way to go easy is to forget the right way and to forget that the going is easy. By Chuang Tzu. Oh, God, I'm butchering that. Chuang Tao.
Tusu. Oh,
Tzu.
like Latsao, right? Like
Latsao
Taoist.
Tao. Ooh,
Yeah, that's a lot of easy just to get to the one point, right? You are
yeah.
always easy, you know. Easy
Begin right.
inside you as you. I am
Yeah.
always in easy, you know. I I am
Easy does it.
easy and easy is me, right? So,
Yeah.
you know, yeah,
Oh,
it's a figure eight way to get back to you are easy and easy is you. So you are always easy. You are always in a state of easiness, you know.
so apparently he was a disciple of Lao Tao.
Oh,
Yeah.
so to give you
Mm.
some yogic history that my guru told me, one of my favorite sitas is called Boganantar, right? Boganantar initiated Babaji under a big Bodhi tree in Katagarma, Sri Lanka. That's the exact place where I was initiated in the Kriya Yoga too, right? So I have affinity for Boganantar. They say Boganantar went to China and he became Latsao. So
Oh,
all his
that's
Sita
Sao.
wisdom and all his knowledge, he developed Taoism into it. So we love Taoists, you know, because that's part of our lineage and our parampara, you know. So yeah. So Boganantar is Latsao, as the story goes. So in my altar, I have a Chinese statue of Latsao, and I look at him as Boganantar.
Yeah.
The incarnation of Boganantar
Yeah.
in the Chinese
2.0.
version. So yeah, 2.0 Latsao, you know. So
Oh,
so if the story's true, Latsao is a yogi from India, you know. So
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. Well, Ryan Shaw says that quote, I think it means as you progress on the path, then the methods no longer matter. Yeah,
True.
I could see
Yeah,
that.
my guru used to say the kriya is to get you into the state. Once you're in the state, you don't keep doing the technique, you shed the technique. So a lot of these kriyas and these techniques are just to get you in the state. Once you're in the state, you shed the state, you know. So once you're in the state of being that you're looking for, then you don't need the technique anymore. The technique is just to pull you into that state. So yeah, I agree with you.
Uh, well, Sandy, Sandy says, "Good one, Darren. Darren, you're my Archimedean here."
Good one, yeah.
Yeah,
Darren said he always likes when I say jokes about Klaus
yeah,
Schwab, or whatever his name is,
yeah,
you know, Darth Vader.
yeah. You're like, you will do
I
Kriya
used to
yoga.
say I used to say Charles Schwab, but that's a bank. So
Yeah,
sorry, Charles Schwab. I don't want you to get you confused with Darth Vader,
yeah.
Claude Schwab, whatever his name
Lord
is. I just
Schraub,
call him Darth Vader, the devil
Darth Vader.
himself. You know.
Ah, I know, but I did like how Darren like put another spin on it. He says, "You will do Kriya yoga and be happy." Yes, I will.
Oh, Yoda, right?
Yeah.
We don't try, we do. What did he say? He said something like that, you
Uh,
know? Do not
don't
try,
do.
do.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah, do not do. I don't know. Trying to remember how do you put
do
it.
do not try, do. We do not try, we do. I messed that
Yeah.
up, you know? Something, right?
Ah,
You know?
yes.
Uh, Yoda got some wordplay going on, you know? Do not try. I'm gonna overthink
I'm
this
looking
one,
it
huh?
up real quick. See,
Oh, okay.
we have it close. Let me see.
Do
Uh,
not think,
do.
do.
Oh,
There is
do.
no try, there
Do
is
or
only
do
do.
not. There is no
Yeah.
try. Do
Yeah.
or do not. There
Yeah.
is no try.
Do or do not, there is no try. You know? Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Do or do not,
Oh,
uh,
oh,
there is
just had
no
to find
try.
that Yoda in me.
Do or
Oh,
do not, there is no try.
do
Okay.
or do
I was
not. There is no try. Okay.
And a couple weeks
Or-
ago, we have 10 divine quotes from Master
Yoda.
Jedi Yoda.
Yeah.
May the fourth be with you. So
Oh.
that's on our playlist too. That was a good one. All right.
Yes, so one of my favorites.
When I
Well,
was designing the thumbnail, they wouldn't let me use a picture of Yoda because it was copyrighted. But
of course.
what
You
can you
came
do?
up with a pretty good one though. Yeah, it
Yeah,
had the Star Wars theme of it. So we
lightsaber. Yeah,
yeah, we found a workaround.
go through the back door, right?
Yeah. Well, Polyester says she's looking forward to Kali Gibran quotes. I am too. I can't wait to dive into them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds good. I never heard of Kali Gibran, but I'm open to it. You know, keep an open mind.
Oh, Ryan Shaw says it's like looking at the moon and not the finger. Question marks.
Yeah, exactly right. We don't worship the finger; we worship the moon. You know.
Oh, Darren says I don't get out much, Sandy. Stay in my grid.
Yeah,
Ah,
I hear you. I don't get on much either, right? Feel pretty great in my sacred sanctuary,
yeah,
my meditation garden. I'm trying not to go out in the Maya delusional world unless I have to.
yeah. Ah. Ryan Shaw says, "You all are hilarious. That was like yoga comedy hour." Yeah, I guess maybe we are the yoga comedy hour.
If you want to see more yoga comedy hour, we have the 10 divine quotes on our
Yeah,
YouTube channel.
yeah.
Master Jedi Yoga. That's probably super comedy hour.
Ryan Shaw says, "Try not, do or do not. There is no try." Yeah, just he just put that
Try,
quote up
do
again.
not. There is no try.
There is no try. I'm inspired to watch Star Wars again.
Yeah.
Like,
When we did our
oh,
May the Fourth be with you quote, I had stuffed animal twin
yes,
Yodas there too.
they
So
almost seemed alive. Those beautiful green eyes, the Yodas. Oh, they're
go
so
back
cute.
and watch it. You know, that
Yeah.
was a good quote.
Oh. Polyester says Santa Claus laughing out loud.
Santa
Uh,
Claus, yeah, exactly.
oh, Ryan Shaw says the man who did Yoda's voice was named Frank Oz. Oh,
Oh yeah, Frank Oz.
interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I don't know.
I
Like,
wonder if that was where's Frank Oz? The Muppets? Is
I
that the
think
same
so.
guy that
Frank.
did the Muppets?
I think you're right. Who was Frank Oz?
Yeah, interesting. That name sounds familiar, right?
He was an American puppeteer, filmmaker, actor. He is best known for his involvement uh, with Jim Henson The Muppets, Sesame Street, and
Yeah, the
Star
Muppets.
Wars.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, the Muppets, right? I like the Muppets. I like those two old guys up on the banister. I forgot their name, but they were
Oh,
always
the
making
grumpy old
fun of it.
men.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the grumpy old men, and what's it? Animal plays the drums.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I wanted to be a drummer. So I wanted to be like Animal in the Muppets, right? He just
Yeah.
played the drum crazy.
Yeah.
What is it?
Ah,
Gonzo? I'm trying to think
yeah.
of
I
other
liked Miss
ones,
Piggy.
Miss Piggy, Kermit the Frog. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one. Another
Their
one.
love story.
Um, yeah,
Huh.
the Kermit and Miss Piggy love story.
Yeah. There was a mad scientist. What other Muppets
Oh
did they
yeah,
have?
what was the name? Beaker, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Beaker. Oh, he was
Yeah.
always blowing himself up.
I used to watch that show. Like it used to come on TV like once a week.
Yeah.
The Muppets, right? You know. Okay.
Yeah.
Fozzie the Bear. Fozzie, right? That's
Fozzie.
another one.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the little bow tie on him. Wow.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
haven't
it's
thought about
coming
that in
back to me
years.
now. That was old school. That's like the
Yeah.
80s, right?
We're
I'm
dating
dating
ourselves.
myself, right?
Oh.
In the Muppets, right?
Oh, Ryan Shaw says the man who did Yoda's voice was named Freak. Oh, I'm repeating myself. Sorry.
Uh,
Um, Sandy
interesting.
says another idea for someone for quotes is Pema Coden. Okay, I'll write that down. Let me see.
Paramount coding.
Pema.
Interesting.
All right, we'll find out together.
Through these live streams, it's opening up a whole new world of
Yeah,
philosophers and everything to me that I've
yeah,
never heard of. I'm open to it. I love them all. Right? Take inspiration from everybody.
yeah. Because
Get you
I
some
didn't know
more
what.
quotes
Yeah,
to put in my pocket.
yeah. Thank you, guys. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do next week. I was thinking I was gonna do Michael Jackson, MJ, like some of his songs, but I'll put that on the back burner. Like the man in the
Yeah.
mirror. Oh,
Oh yeah. Beat it. By
yeah.
Felicia. Right? Beat it.
Yeah.
Just beat it.
Just beat
Just
it.
beat it. You know.
I'm walking
I
away.
I watched that Michael Jackson movie. I like the performances. I mean,
Yeah.
you're as old as Vedagurudev. You were there when Thriller came out and
Yeah.
whatever. So that was
I
the
remember.
time, right?
Yeah. I remember in school, like everybody, like the thing was to have a white glove and the Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Yeah. And
zipper
the
jacket.
dancing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Wow.
moonwalk. Yeah,
Yes. The
yeah.
moonwalk. Uh,
They had that Pepsi commercial, New Generation
yeah.
Pepsi, for his hair caught on fire by
Woo.
Bubbles the monkey. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
watch it, all these are in the movie. I actually saw the picture of Bubbles is still around.
No
Like
way.
the guy who played Michael Jackson. They had a picture of Michael Jackson with Bubbles in like the 80s, and they have a picture with him 2026.
Whoa.
Bubbles is like at like a monkey sanctuary or somewhere in California. So
Oh.
he's still kicking Bubbles.
Wow. Wow. I didn't know monkeys lived that long. Wow.
Yeah, he's still out there,
Mm.
right? He's still out there. Can't kill Bubbles. He's still kicking.
Oh. Then Sandy says, I love Frank Oz. I love the Labyrinth movie. Oh, he had something to do with that
Yeah,
movie too. Mm. Yeah,
yeah,
there was like
interesting.
Muppet, yeah, characters in the Labyrinth movie. Yeah. Hmm. Darren
Yeah.
Carter. What about Titch Nat Han? What are you talking about? Like, I think I know it. Let me Titch.
Or
I don't know. He's given me an idea for a quote. I just don't know what. It looks like Goobly Gump, but it's probably a name. Like,
what's the name?
Titch, um,
Titch?
Titch Nat Han. Titch Nat Han. I don't know.
Titch? Thich Nhat
Oh,
Hanh. Not familiar, but maybe put it in the YouTube chat. Give us some more information.
yeah. Is that spelt right? Like,
Maybe Darren's pulling our leg, right? We're trying to make sense out of something that shouldn't be made sense
oh,
out of.
Bubbles the monkey is 43 years old. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's
Yeah,
still out there.
yeah, I guess.
He's still
How long
kicking.
ago did Michael Jackson die? Wasn't I guess it wasn't too long ago.
10 years ago, maybe
Yeah.
12. I don't remember. It's been a minute. Yeah, this guy who played Michael Jackson is Jermaine Jackson's son, right? So he looks like Michael Jackson. I was watching the movie. I was like, damn, that's pretty close. That's as close as I've ever seen it.
Yeah.
Like,
Pretty good
and the
resemblance.
performances are good, and like, yeah, they have good performances, like Billie Jean and like Thriller, which is kind of cool, right? So, yeah, pretty good resemblance. Yeah, and I saw Bubbles like looking at him in the 2026 picture. He's like,
Yeah.
Michael's here. How
Oh,
is
he remembers him.
how am I so old and you so young? This
Yeah.
guy's like 20 son, you know? Yeah, he
Oh,
remembers him. And look at him.
okay. So this Thich Nhat Hanh, he's a Vietnamese monk and peace activist. Okay.
Mm,
I just need to figure out
nice.
how to say his
Oh,
name right. Like,
Vietnamese, right?
yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know if you can see. I don't know if that you recognize. I don't know. You're kind of far away.
Uh, yeah, I
I
can't
don't know.
see.
He's
I got a glare. Interesting. Yeah.
yeah.
Those Vietnamese monks. I mean, there's a world famous picture of a Vietnamese monk setting himself on fire to protest the war. So
Yeah. It's a
they
famous
were they
picture.
were they were on to something too. Yeah. Uh, what religion they? I mean, I guess they're communists now, so maybe they outlawed Buddhism. But like these countries are kind of close to me. I don't know what religion they have in
Uh,
Vietnam.
Vietnam.
But in Cambodia, they have monks. Thailand, obviously, they have monks. Burma, they have a lot of enlightened monks too. Like Myanmar, Laos, they have a lot of monks. So pretty much that whole area
Yeah.
has a bunch of enlightened Buddhist monks. I'm not sure what Vietnam has now. It's a good question.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody knows. Type it in the comment section. I don't know. I'm
I
googling
mean,
it.
obviously they had monks at one time. I don't know what they have in 2026. Maybe because they're communists, they outlawed it, and I don't know. They have some kind of, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Vietnam. It says the main religion is Buddhism. So I guess like
Huh.
similar to
So
Thailand.
I guess they are the same. That's cool. Huh. Interesting.
Oh, Buddhism and Taoism and
Taoism, yeah.
Confucianism. Hmm.
That's like Chinese influence, yeah. Cool. Huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're
I
learning
would like
things
to
here.
see a Vietnamese monk, like a Thai monk, but yeah, I know in this region, pretty much Buddhism rules supreme. I guess Malaysia, which is below Thailand, they're Muslim, you know. But Singapore is like half Chinese, half kind of Malaysian Muslim. I don't even know what you would call it. It's interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
Indonesia is Muslim. Philippines is Catholic. So interesting, you know. Yeah, Buddhism reigns supreme around here.
Yeah. Lots of Buddha statues.
uh,
I love Buddha.
there's like a 7-Eleven on every corner in Thailand, and there's a temple on every corner in Thailand. So it's all over. That's the main.
Yeah. Darren Carter says me and Teach go way back. Okay. Very inspiring.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I
Well,
would
I've
like to
got,
hear what
yeah.
Vietnamese Buddhism have to say.
Well, I've got 3 weeks worth of quotes. One from Ryan, and then one
Nice.
from Sandy, and one from Darren. So we've got 3 weeks planned out. Ah.
All set, right?
Yes.
Soul talks and satsangs are all
Yeah.
set in stone for the next couple of weeks.
Well, I guess it's about time to wrap it up. But if anybody has any more questions,
Put all your last minute
yeah.
questions in the YouTube chat. How long have we been on here now?
2.5 hours.
Okay, yeah, I guess it's about time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
And any last minute questions, put in the YouTube chat. If not, we'll wrap up our May 10th Vedgurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A satsang.
And Ryan Shaw says 4 weeks because Chow Sao will be a good one too. Okay. Looking forward to it. Ah. Oh, yeah. 4 weeks. Yeah, he gave me another one too. Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Let me write that one down too. I got 2 by 4 weeks worth of quotes. Whoa. By
Outstanding.
Ryan. Okay. Well, let me see. We talked about meditation before, but I might wrap this up with another. Is it possible that our greatest service to the world isn't what we do, but the magnetic frequency we maintain? Could a single hour of deep Kriya do more for humanity than a lifetime of external charity? So, does doing our sadhana, is that helping humanity?
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of biased, but I would say just by doing your sadhana, your yogic practice, indirectly you're helping everybody in your environment, in your atmosphere. You're kind of helping everybody. So I would like to think like the electrical magnetic signal by you meditating or doing any yogic practice really helps clear the air and set the right conducive environment for spiritual upliftment, let's say it like that, and cleans your house of all the dirty negativity that doesn't need to be there. So people indirectly feel better and feel more happy when they're in the presence of a higher consciousness being, let's say it like that, right? Like you don't feel like hurting anybody, or you don't feel like hating anybody when you're around enlightened beings, let's say it like that. Like I always like to say fear, hate, judgment, anger was not even in my vocabulary, especially in the Himalayan mountains. I didn't even think about it once, like it just didn't happen, right? When you're
Yeah.
uplifted by enlightened beings and higher consciousness beings, rising tides lift all boats. Even if you are in the pit of despair, it pulls you out of the pit of despair. It's almost not possible for you to be in the pit of despair, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it's not an option, right? Like you can't be a Debbie Downer when we're all uplifted. It's we have to uplift you. We can't leave you behind. No yogi or yogini left behind. So it's when collectively we uplift each other, then the world will always be a better place, I would say. So that's my opinion.
Yeah. See, maybe the point of meditation is to uplift humanity, make humanity feel better, but it makes you feel better too. But
yeah, it's a byproduct. When you feel better, your environment feels better and your atmosphere feels better. So everybody around you gets the benefits and the fruits as a byproduct of you doing your sadhana on a daily basis. So you directly feel better. By you feeling better, everybody else feels better.
yeah.
So it's like infectious. It influences the atmosphere all around you.
Raising the vibration, raising the frequencies.
Rising tides lift all boats.
Ooh. Darren Carter says there's a massive spiritual march this Saturday Let me make the screen bigger. London with Tommy Robinson. That's great.
Nice.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Nice
A spiritual
opportunity to be
march.
about like-minded people on their
Yeah,
spiritual march. Why not? You know?
I've never been part of a spiritual march. That would be cool.
Yeah. No, I have
Oh,
to dust off my Babaji and Mataji, hold them up in
yeah,
the air.
yes.
You know? Om
Om
Kriya
Kriya
Babaji Namo. Oh,
Namo.
leading the chant, right? Om
Yeah,
Kriya Babaji
Babaji
Namo.
Namo.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, you know?
Oh, he says that
Yeah.
millions are coming. Wow, that's
Nice.
going to be
Yeah,
amazing.
so that's going to be a great collective higher consciousness event. Outstanding.
Are you
I
walking
wish
in
that
it,
was close
Darren?
to me.
Oh, I wonder if Darren's walking in it. Uh,
That'd be cool. Send us some pictures if you're
yeah,
walking in it. We love to see it, you know? Outstanding, you know?
yeah.
Spiritual march for peace
Yeah.
in London, England, UK.
Well, I guess we'll wrap this up. Well, I guess I'll just go with my closing thoughts and I don't know, say thank you to everyone. So, as we bring this sacred gathering to a close, we pause to seal the energy we have co created. We offer our heartfelt gratitude to every soul who joined us tonight. Thank you for your presence, your openness, and your contribution to this collective field of wisdom. May the insights shared and the stillness felt here continue to ripple through our lives. We give thanks once more to the lineage to Adiyogi, to Maha Avatar Babaji, and to the eternal flow of Kriya Yoga. We carry your light with us as we step back into the world. To our beloved Guru, Vedagurudev, we thank you for holding the flame and guiding us toward our own inner sun. May the union of Shiva and Shakti remain balanced within us, granting us the strength to act with grace and the peace to remain centered in the self. As we part, may we not leave the state of satsang, but rather carry it into every interaction. May our thoughts be clear, our words be kind, and our hearts remain anchored in the pursuit of moksha. Blessings to all, peace to all, and light to all. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev.
Outstanding.
Yes.
Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev.
Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev.
God. Ah, I
Very
can't help
beautiful,
myself.
Vedgari Moksha.
Thank you. Oh, well, I guess we'll share all the great things that Kriya Yoga has to offer us.
Outstanding.
Yes.
So I guess we'll wrap up our May 13th Vedgurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A satsang with me, Vedagurudev, and Vedgari Moksha. Before we go, we'll explain the ways you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass. The first way you could support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by practicing Kriya Yoga. We don't talk about Kriya Yoga, we do Kriya Yoga. So just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. We have a lifetime membership, $200, one-time payment, never pay again. Money back guarantee, practicing Kriya Yoga, as my guru always said. So if you want to take us up on our lifetime membership, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and you'll see all the wonderful and amazing benefits you get by practicing Kriya Yoga by going to our Kriya Yoga Masterclass in this video right here. Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL, where dedicated seekers learn the sacred practice of Kriya Yoga to awaken peace, clarity, and higher consciousness. If you're ready to go deeper, the Masterclass gives you everything you need to build a powerful daily practice and awaken your true inner potential. Inside the community, you'll receive powerful, unlimited access to Saturdays, live weekly Kriya Yoga classes. Sundays, Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. Wednesdays, live Kriya Yoga Satsangs. Bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires. 500 plus on-demand training videos. And the best part, you get it all for only $200. Lifetime access, never pay again. Invest once, practice for life. If you feel the calling to awaken your true inner potential through Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. So go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Lifetime membership, $200, one-time payment, never pay again. Practice Kriya Yoga the rest of your life at your own comfort. Hundreds of video classes for all of our Kriya Yoga members. This Saturday, I think it's May 16th, we have our New Moon Holy Yagna Fire, Haven. So send in your requests and we'll burn it up in the holy fire. So if you want to take us up on our $200 lifetime membership, never pay again, one-time payment, just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. And also, the second way you could support our Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by visiting our Kriya Yoga store for all your spiritual needs, and support Veronica, Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, tumblers, canvases. We have 108 Raksha beads, 1 mala left. Get them while they last. Going fast. So go to kriyayogashop.com and support Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on shirts, notebooks, tumblers, canvases. And we also have 108 Raksha beads, 1 mala. So just go to kriyayogashop.com, and in this video you'll see everything we have to offer on our Kriya Yoga shop. Go to kriyayogashop.com to explore our Kriya Yoga store. When you look online, most spiritual items feel mass-produced, disconnected from the sacred meaning they're trying to represent. That's exactly why we created the Kriya Yoga shop, a place where authentic spiritual symbolism and divine artwork come together. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Goddess Kali Devi, Kriya Yoga Samadhi, the divine union of Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Vedagurudev and Satupan Lake, the Holy Yagna Fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. Imagine bringing Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork into your daily life. Go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today. Go to kriyayogashop.com and make your purchase today. Just go to kriyayogashop.com and see all the wonderful benefits and things we have to offer in our Kriya Yoga shop.
Yes.
And there you see the Sri Yantra. It comes with 108 Raksha beads, 1 mala, and you also get a nice protection sutra that we're all wearing to protect us from the outside eternal Maya delusional world. So if you want to purchase that and support our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, just go to kriyayogashop.com. The last way you can support the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is by practicing Kriya Yoga. We have 100% free Kriya Yoga school. The website is freekriyayogashop.com. Thousands of people are practicing Kriya Yoga 100% free. We have 11 beginner mini courses. Just click on the classroom tab and give you some tools to help you navigate this world. So just go to freekriyayogashop.com. In this video, you'll see everything we have to offer on our free Kriya Yoga School. Welcome to the free Kriya Yoga School, the #1 authentic yoga community on School, where thousands are actually practicing Kriya Yoga worldwide. This isn't theory, it's real transformation. Inside you'll get authentic Kriya Yoga teachings, simple, practical, and powerful. 2 YouTube live streams every week. Wednesday, live Kriya Yoga Q&A satsangs, getting direct answers. Sunday, live deep soul talks on a Thailand beach. 11 step-by-step beginner mini courses. No confusion, just progression. A global community that keeps you consistent. Real support, so you stop quitting halfway. Here you get structure, accountability, and momentum. And it's 100% free. So the real question is, are you ready to practice Kriya Yoga or just keep watching? Click the yellow join group button now or stay stuck. Your call. Go to freekriyayogashop.com or stay stuck. Your call.
Your call.
Just click the yellow join group button. 100% free. No pressure. Give you some tools to help you navigate this world. Just go to freekriyayogashop.com. And if you want to become a YouTube channel member, go to youtube.com/@Vedagurudev or subscribe there. We have a lot of playlists and we have a lot to offer there. Just go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Vedagurudev. The join button is next to the subscribe button. So, yeah, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you could stay up to date with our live streams and our videos. Put up a daily Babaji quote and put up all of our lists. So
Yep.
a lot of great value on our YouTube channel. So I guess with that said, let's wrap up our May 13th Vedgurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A satsang with me, Vedagurudev, and Vedgari Moksha. So we'll go out the same way we always go out, with Babaji's Mula Mantra. Anytime you're going through something and you want to call Babaji's direct phone number, I will give you mantra diksha for Babaji's Mula Mantra, which is Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. And Vedgari Moksha will say it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. If you want to call on Kriya Mataji, I will give you Mataji's Mula Mantra, which is Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. And Vedgari Moksha will say it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Next we will say Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, sending peace, love, freedom, and harmony to all beings on all planes of existence. And Vedgari Moksha will say it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Loka samasta sakino bhavantu. Loka samasta sakino bhavantu. Loka samasta sakino bhavantu.
Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. And lastly, we will sing the Shanti Universal Peace Mantra, sending peace and love to all people all around the world. And Vedgari Moksha will say it so beautifully right now.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shalom. Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Em Spirit. Swami Kami Amen, Amen. Umen Selah Hom. Om.
Om Shanti, 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 Shalom. Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Am Om Spirit. Swami Kami Amen, Amen. Omen Selah Hom. Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL. Inside you'll get unlimited access to live weekly Kriya Yoga classes, soul talks live from a Thailand beach, live Kriya Yoga satsangs, bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires, 500 plus on-demand videos, and you get it all for only $200. One-time payment, lifetime access. Go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass and join the Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Go to kriyayogashop.com. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Kali, Samadhi, Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, enlightened Vedagurudev, the holy Yagna fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. If this artwork represents your soul, visit kriyayogashop.com.
Kriya Babaji Namo. 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 Kriya Babaji